Happy Friday!
Happy Friday, which feels like I wish it was a Monday for once.
Why? Why do you want to steal the weekend from me?
Well, I prefer to go back so that it's the previous Monday, because this Friday is like officially the end of our vacation.
No, Sundays.
Yeah, but like work week vacation, which means technically today it runs out and we have our normal weekend, and Monday is going back to school, back to work, and I don't know. I wouldn't mind going back 5 days.
But, okay, yeah, so you want to time travel is what you're saying, because... Anyway. Hello everybody, hello Fody, hello Evie, hello Groundhog. Thank you very much, and Tifa, congratulations.
Congratulations
on my birthday yesterday.
To your birthday.
Yes, congratulations everybody. I shall drink to that.
How's everyone doing on this lovely, sunny, rainy and grey Friday?
Yeah, we had everything today. That was quite amazing. It's been a while since I've seen literally every type of weather in one day outside our windows. Happy late birthday, thank you very much.
That pun is offensive to me.
Good.
It is great.
Yeah, we were brainstorming for like, I think, several hours for the stream title, and
Sure thing.
Shortly before we went live, I kicked Tifa out of a room to go make herself a cup of tea, and that was the dumbest thing we could come up with, so that's what we took. Yeah.
Going down with the SICKLEness.
Oh, No, not quite the same energy. It's the best I can do.
Oh,
Yes, exactly. Stop judging me. Wow. I just left a charity livestream for a murder game. Yes.
Sounds about right.
You're welcome.
48 hours live stream. 48 hours!
One person doing that, or a whole group of people doing that? Because I find 24 hours a lot already, but 48 hours? Damn. That's a lot.
Well, you can also
think
sleep
of-
in between. I was clicking through some random
you, though?
channels this morning,
Yeah.
and I landed at a streamer who was doing a subathon, and he was already at like 76 hours.
Okay, yeah, then I would sleep too.
But when I came in, you just saw the camera pointed at his bed while he was sleeping. He was already like 17 hours in.
Okay, but I mean, if you do 76 hours, yeah. Please, do take breaks, do sleep in between, that's not good.
Oh, that is so long though.
Can't stop buying 3DS and Wii U games. Haha, Nintendo laughs at your FOMO. I think most of you would find the amount I've spent on them recently to be ghastly. I mean, it's for preservation, so...
Yeah, it doesn't lose its value.
Skinner, why is the sound not popping up?
It never works.
How are you? Why are you already here? I thought you're gonna finish Elden Ring today.
Yeah, you're weak. There was no finish.
Skinner, hello, thank you for the raid.
What happened to 100%ing it, huh?
How close are you to getting your food? I need to eat! So?
You can't eat and kill things?
What kind of an Elden Ringer are you? I thought we all just finished the game in one sitting. First, Ranger, you're the first Ranger in the stream today.
Ranger always finishes first.
Ranger always finishes first. Imagine talking through an ASMR.
I'm sorry.
Imagine, Tifa.
But to be honest, I can't complain. I started Elden Rings myself too earlier.
Elden Ring.
That's what I said.
You said rings.
I started it myself earlier as well, and it started pretty good. I mean, I didn't die. I killed everything without getting hit. And then I got lost. So I figured, okay, I must have missed something. I'll go in the same circle again. And then I landed at the same spot and I was like, okay, I'm still missing something, so I'll just do it again. So I redid the tutorial like 3 or 4 times before I realized there was an elevator to leave the area.
No, you didn't realize there was an elevator. I got done in the bathroom from my shower, came out, asked you, hey, so how are you enjoying the game? Imagining you made it through the tutorial area. And then you stood there in front of a crossroad at the end of a tutorial area, and I asked you, okay, so did you do this part? Yeah. Did you do that part? Yeah. Why don't you leave then? There is no way there. So she walked, after arguing with me for a minute, actual arguing, close to a verbal fight, She walks there, she's like, yeah, it's a dead end. I'm like, you are standing in front of an elevator. It's a Dark Souls kind of game. This is what elevators look like. Oh.
Yeah, and to be honest, I even saw the lever. I tried to pull it several times, but I couldn't, so I just left again.
And you figured if you just go through the same area 3 times in a row, it would change something. How? Yeah. Tifa.
Other than that, it went great. Can you unpause chat, please?
Yes, Tifa. Can I have a look at it? Wow. It's a 48-hour live stream. It's a whole group. It's a project for awesome. 15 fun. I don't know what that is. Let me look it up.
Oh, it's a bit like...
Awesome.
What's it called? Games done quick, I would think.
I don't know. But keep going since you know everything.
I'm just saying.
A community-driven charitable movement on YouTube. Okay, doesn't tell me what they're doing.
They play games to raise money for charity.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad.
What do you expect from a charity stream where they play games?
I was looking at the same article that you looked at and I didn't see anything about it mentioning games. No, they don't.
No, they don't. Okay, well.
Thank you, Groundhog. Thank you. I appreciate it when people help me put Tifa in her place.
Close, close.
The movement was started to have YouTubers create innovative videos promoting their favorite charity and upload it by a certain deadline with the aim that their promoted charity gains more awareness and donations from audiences.
Oh, okay.
Where does it say video games?
Yeah, fair.
Yes, created by Green Brothers Hank and John, run through their Vlog Brothers YouTube channel. I have not heard of them. Well, until now.
I'll drop by later. That sounds interesting.
Can I have a look? Thank you very much. Again, we learned something new. I started just over an hour ago, and despite crashing Tiltify, another thing I need to look up, but I raised over $1 million.
Nice.
Nice. Now, what is Tiltify?
Gives me some much needed faith in humanity right now.
Yeah.
I can imagine. That is really nice.
Yeah, yesterday was weird because every morning I tend to check the news real quick. Kind of weird to have a war start on your birthday, but yeah, that's the thing that happens. Oh, Tiltify is a tool for fundraisers. Alright. I learned even more today.
Today was an alright day. Had some really good food. It started well, and then his dad came over. And like, he didn't even put 4 steps into the house, and my energy went from to like it all got sucked out already. And just left me kind of blah.
Yeah. I remember when Jack said Germany stopped the war. Hey, it looked like it for a hot second. I mean, German Chancellor went over there, and when Putin announced that they moved the troops away from the borders. I remember that. I would have liked it if it stayed that way, but what can you do? Been watching Vlog Brothers since 2014. Charity streams are great. I've done it a little before, but raising awareness is also good. Thank you very much. So if I talk about another stream, but charity, yes, you're welcome to. If we didn't want you to, we wouldn't have gone into it. So keep going, it's fine. That aged like me.
Age to be sexy as fuck.
I agree on the Foley part, but not the rest. The rest didn't age that well, no. Unfortunately, no.
No, could have aged nicer.
Talking about things that haven't aged well, Tenko. Would you like to attempt to do a recap, Tifa?
Wow. That hurts.
I know, right?
But recap.
Wow. Yeah. Starting strong.
I'm not really sure. Not that much happened. We're still in the class trial.
Yes.
Quite sure it's Koikyo. We're not we haven't proved it yet. We're still at it. We are currently investigating.
We're not investigating anything, Tifa. We're in the class trial and we made it to the halfway point. During the first half, the class argued about what exactly it is we need to figure out. Again, we really do only technically need to solve the murder of Angie, but because Himiko is very distraught over the death of Tenko, everything got dragged toward that. So we put some things together and we learned that Tenko apparently was killed by someone putting a sickle, a murder weapon,
that's what we learned,
in that room, onto the cage in a way that we couldn't see because the blanket and the dog statue were over it and
in
to hold it
between
into
the
place.
cage and the blanket.
Yes.
Pointed downwards.
Yeah. And then they used the wooden floorboard as a seesaw, jumped on it, pushed Tenko up and hit her with a sickle in the neck.
I completely forgot we learned what a seesaw is.
Yeah, a wipwap in Dutch, as we also learned because Tifa didn't understand what a seesaw is.
I've never heard of seesaw. That's besides the point.
Yes.
But true, we kind of figured out how Tenko was murdered, and we already discussed... Oh no, and we haven't really discussed Angie yet, so that's where we're probably gonna go next.
Correct. And from what it looks like, Kurokiyo killed Tenko.
I'm also gonna believe he killed Angie, because from the looks of it, Angie was killed in the same room.
Yes, we did find dry blood in the seance room, which is weird. And I believe that we also, I think I remember that we also looked at the loose floorboard and saw that there was blood underneath it.
Yeah.
Thinking, or making me think that somebody killed a person in the room and then just took out the floorboard, flipped it around, put it back in. And then came up with a whole seesaw, Rube Goldbergian way of killing somebody.
Another thing that kind of leans toward it is the duct tape we found, which I completely forgot until then. Because I think it was in Danganronpa 2 where someone got killed and then they taped off the wound with duct tape to stop the bleeding. I can imagine...
I don't recall, but I remember it happening in one of the games we played.
Wasn't that with... what was that little kimono bitch called? The small one...
Hiyoko.
Hiyoko. I think it was with her, no?
I don't recall.
It was with someone...
I remember hating that case. I remember that much.
Yes, that is also true. But it could be
More
that it was the
holes than
same
a Swiss
thing.
cheese.
Killed in that room, duct taped the wound, brought her to the other room, left the duct tape there for some reason, and then she bled to death there, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yes,
the fact
indeed.
that it's in the same room, it's probably Kurokiyo. There's gonna be one person executed, and it's gonna be him.
Yeah, I mean, even if other people knew about the floorboard, Kyoko was the one setting up the room for the seance.
Kurokiyo.
What did I say?
Kyoko.
Yeah, Kurokiyo. Why do they have to have names with similar syllables? Kurokiyo set up the room for the seance. He decided where he drew the salt thing, the ritual thing on the ground. He decided where to place the stone for the marker. So, yeah.
He's the perfect one to have it set up.
Yes.
Genocide Jill did it. She could be the mind master in the end.
Yes.
But who knows?
If she turned into a floating red book, no, yes.
Poor Hiyoko being mocked after a virtual death.
Yeah, but fuck Hiyoko.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Still, that will never change.
My work meeting's running long, but I'm here, Matanard.
Thank you very much.
Your meeting. Thanks for hanging.
Yes, I hope it doesn't run too long.
Hope
Happy
you have
Friday.
a good day at work.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Doing good today. It's Friday, which is a good thing and a bad thing today. But doing great. How are you doing?
Maybe you want to elaborate for people. It's a good thing because your week is over. It sucks for us because our vacation is almost over. That was really hard.
Yes. It is.
Double greeting. Nice. Tifa, go press the button. Put the video games on the screen.
The button. There you go.
It's cold and we're getting 10 inches of snow and I'm still out of weed.
Oh, that is awesome. All of you are being snowed in. Aren't you also snowed in, Ranger?
Yes.
I want snow as well.
Imagine different places in the world having different weather.
That is true.
That being said,
So, like here, spring is starting. Like you already have all of those spring flowers blooming. It's kind of pretty, but still.
Let's see how for how long. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah, and we are exactly halfway there.
That's what I led with.
Yeah. Day off. Nice. Like that, you can be snowed out every day. Snowed in. Or snowed out of work, or snowed in at home.
Both can be true.
Days off must be nice. How about, Fodi, you take a day off on Monday?
Again, Tifa is not in any position to give people days off. Just saying.
I would if I could. Hope you all know that.
Kinda hope the roads are bad enough so that I don't have to go in. So car sucks. Drive safely if you do.
Yeah. -4. Okay, getting cold.
It's not too bad.
Did you have -20?
Yes.
R thingy last week?
Degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Yes.
Video games are too fun to take days off. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, you don't need a day off. Very true. That would be the worst, because my boss needs me to be the only IT in the office. Would screw over my boss and the new hires.
Well, they should have planned for redundancies, shouldn't they?
But you're not the only IT person working there, right? Can't you swap the person who needs to be at work with the other guys? Seems like it might work.
There's one other. Well.
Maybe you can make a deal with him? Probably not, but...
I think that's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he lost a kid last week.
Oh, okay. That is rough.
Yeah, please give our regards to them when you next see them, which... Yeah, that is rough. Yeah, no.
Yeah, forget
they
what
should
I
not
said.
be at work. No.
Definitely not. Apparently I have to be a present parent.
So you give away gifts?
You can play video games with Eli in your lap.
True.
Then it's a bonding moment.
Yes.
Just saying. Or Mario Party.
Also fair.
And looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz.
But we already know the victims.
A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
I am sure everyone is happy.
So happy.
How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know.
We don't skip anything.
Not on purpose.
I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me!
Why are you getting upset? He's gonna die next anyway. If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time. That's how I usually feel.
Absolutely right.
Well, at least one of them got the answer, right?
Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Power of silence.
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity. That's not the kind of popularity I would like.
No.
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
You've been playing this game since I met you 2 years ago. How are you still on chapter 3? Ranger, you must have taken one of those naps again where you fell through time. We've been playing Danganronpa for 1 year and this is the 4th game we're playing, so...
No,
Close,
it's
but
still
no
the same.
cigar. Yes, this is still Danganronpa 1.
We have a save file at the beginning of chapter 3, and every time we're through, we restart it.
Yes, and nobody has noticed so far. This is getting ridiculous, to be honest.
You know, we gotta keep this content going.
Basically.
What else are we gonna play?
Look at Monokuma's optimism. I don't see it, but...
Well, kind of. It's like, oh, even if you're dead, you're gonna be popular.
No, I
It's
swear
that
I've known
kind
you
of-
for at least 7 years. Close.
It
Kelly
can
says
be
happy
like-
birthday. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Kelly for
From
my
Jack.
birthday yesterday. Yeah, and from Jack, of course. Of course.
And only Jack.
You have? I'm a sham of a Danganronpa fan for not noticing. Yes. Welcome to the scam stream.
That's just how good we are.
Yeah, you haven't
Honestly.
even noticed.
Exactly.
I'm free.
Like
You done
completely
for the whole day or just with meetings?
dead.
Either way, yes. But one is even more yes than the other.
You're free, but now you're stuck with us.
Yeah, true. Work meeting took extra long day, 2.5 hours sitting on a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Done for the day. Yes. Happy weekend. Enjoy it.
Was it at least a good 2.5 hours? Like sometimes you have meetings that are supposed to take 30 minutes and then people stretch it to 2 hours for nothing and you're just sitting there the entire time like, is this over yet? But you also have very good meetings that can last long but are constructive.
Yes. That is true, but usually if it takes 2 hours, it also takes quite some... What's the word I'm looking for? Concentration.
Yeah, that is true. Well,
Like it's something that takes 2 hours. So.
depends on the topic. Done
It
for
was
the day.
fine, definitely should have been shorter. Yeah, that's usually what I'm used to.
I have a meeting to fix someone's Excel and 30 minutes might be my last thing for the day. That is great. That means you have an early Feierabend.
Yes. Kelly says happy not birthday to Tivk. Tivq? You heard the message.
I feel like it's Tifq's birthday every day though.
Somewhere a Tivq is very sad about not having their birthday today.
Oh, Daddy.
I did that one, sorry.
Dying makes you more popular. Then we gotta die soon too.
I'd rather be unpopular, thank you.
I'm with Monodam on this one. No.
Oh.
No.
Resume.
Resume. Oh my god.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Okay.
Who are you gonna
Ghostbusters.
call?
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too.
Just imagine.
What? I'm sorry, what?
How does that work?
I'm confused, but
Logic does not compute.
yeah. I agree with that one. What?
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Is he bullying Monodam? Yeah.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
Sweet buns.
So round, so sweet, so delicious.
Where do we get to the part where they are scary?
To be honest though, those sweet red bean buns can be really scary. Because if you put like 20 in front of them, I will eat them all.
Yes, Tifa can make food disappear.
Scarily delicious.
No.
Doesn't sound scary at all.
Thank you, Monophony. I agree.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Aww. Wait, this is coming from the same character that kills his friends.
Yeah, this is a threat.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they're ghosting him. I wonder if they're both going to die for that.
Can you really ghost someone when you're fucking standing next to them?
Yes.
Okay.
It's exactly like what they were doing. If you want to be an asshole, that's what you do.
I mean, that's just dumb. Anyway.
Real ghost. Okay.
Fake ghosts, terrifying. I still don't quite understand how that logic checks out, but I guess it's a thing.
Answer us, Himiko.
You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you?
Oh yeah, we are at the point where Korikyo is like, oh, Himiko is the killer because she's the one that chose the room and therefore she picked it and set it all up.
Imagine mentioning that during the recap.
Yeah, but now I'm doing a very before the line kind of thing. Something.
They just did, Jack. Yeah, fair. My boss is ghosting my work from home day. That sucks. Either real ghosting him or impression ghosting him. I'm not sure and I don't like either one of them. Also, hello Sankt Pharaoh. Happy Friday. How are you doing?
That's a good question. Everything he said. Have you played Danganronpa before?
Yes.
Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
What are you gonna do if it turns out that it was her actually?
If it is Himiko, I'm willing to take off 2 points. I am 99.9% certain it's Korikyo.
Have you had donkey lips before?
Yeah.
Wait.
Donkey lips has been used before.
Mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Why is she so quiet right now?
Also, thank you, Fodi.
Yes, thank you.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
Imagine going through the other
Care if you gotta use magic
facts
to
we
do it,
have.
but say something already.
Didn't we already suspect Himiko? At the beginning? When Angie got, or was that when Angie got killed? Like, we seem to suspect her for everything.
I mean, she is kind of suspicious. Almost as deadlocked as Angie and Tenko.
Oh.
Yes. I don't understand why she again doesn't say anything.
Because she's sad and now she's being accused. 2 of her friends, I'm gonna get, yeah, Angie was a friend too, basically got killed. It's traumatizing.
The common reaction to your friend being murdered and you then falsely being accused isn't to go,
No, you...
hey, are you still there?
She's zoning
No.
out. This is a traumatizing experience.
I'm not listening.
Oh. Fair.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
See, these are the kind of reactions I suspect or I expect during a class trial with teenagers killing their friends.
Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
I understand that survivor's guilt is a real thing and it's tragic, but this is one of the most inconvenient times for that to happen.
And now, you're all saying I killed them?
Also, we can't really complain about Himiko. Do I need to remind you about Shuichi's shutdown during, what was it, class trial 1? Where he didn't say anything for half an hour?
Yeah, but to be fair, that was to give you that little bit last moment in the limelight kind of thing.
Doesn't
Before I
matter
took
why.
over as the main character.
Doesn't matter why.
Well, I don't know.
I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
I don't like Himiko, but here I almost start to feel sorry for her.
I do feel sorry for her. I still don't like her. Like, those two things are not mutually exclusive. I can do both.
Fair.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
Excuse me. I value my life.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Yes, I agree, Tsumugi.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
She has a point.
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Question, because that just randomly popped up in my head. We didn't yet have a case where somebody died during the class trial, did we?
No.
I wonder if that's gonna still happen.
During a class trial? How do you want to pull that off?
You give up here.
I don't know.
Everyone is watching.
So? If you poison someone...
Oh, like that, like a slow death that only kicks in. I don't think that's going to happen.
Or maybe like a heart attack or something from overstress, which would also be understandable.
Unlikely at their age, though.
Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
It's Kyo.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko!
Can we go back to the part where we discuss facts and not opinions?
Himiko not that kind of person! Gonta can tell by Himiko's face!
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
At least she's saying it nicely.
No, officer, it can't have been this person because they are too dumb to commit murder.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
To be fair though, this one was really complicated. I didn't get how Tenko was killed until they literally told me how Tenko was killed.
Yes, it was pretty complex. Well, let's get to the part where we talk about Angie's murder, huh?
Just saying, this is me every morning. You got this, Evie.
Kyo, you are very bad at not being extremely suspicious, yes.
He is.
We gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
Every corner he's trying to put it on someone.
Strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth.
Yes, listen to Gonta.
If he did that every chapter, it's one thing. But he's been extreme this one.
Himiko, I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Finally, people are talking again.
Oh, motivational debate.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision.
I have explicit permission to share
Indeed.
this.
Background available.
Thank you.
Time to listen hard.
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
She's a savage toad.
Only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Show me the bullets.
If a culprit's plan were to make Himiko a suspect, then they might have made the same trap in other rooms as well. Which they did, we have evidence of it. There must be some evidence that supports that idea.
Make sure to not shoot that though, I want the background.
Bloody Kokichi, Caged Child, and Sound During Seance.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room?
I already forgot what they said in the beginning.
Trap too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room.
The thing Gonta says is the thing we could agree with.
Yeah. I can't spot the background.
Let's give this one more try.
Performing
Cage. Wait, what is the Caged Child one? Can you still look into that?
Yes, we can.
Okay, you need the 5 people, draw the
Dark
circle.
place with no light, center of a circle. These are the instructions.
Okay, that's just how you do it. What was the other one? Kokichi,
Bloody Kokichi.
Okay, that's the one that is proof for...
That is the evidence that the other rooms are tampered with as well.
Yeah, and the other thing was the sound one. Okay.
Was Himiko's decision, was it not?
How about the Caged Child?
What's the Caged Child? There was more via Q and E. Yeah, we can check the pictures that came with it that way. What was the third one?
Yeah, that's just the entire ritual on the Caged Child. No worries, Fody.
What was the third bullet?
The sound during the seance.
Oh yeah.
Why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
Maybe no specific reason.
Was Trap only in that room?
Tifa, that was a normal statement. You know I cannot shoot things that are white text. I mean,
No,
I can,
it was
but
the pink text.
pink text is noise.
Oh, you can't shoot that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Performing the seance in that room
No.
was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was Trap
I'm confused.
in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
I am wholly confused about where the back road is.
Okay, one last chance, otherwise...
And I still don't hear the cue.
I don't hear it this time either.
Was Himiko's decision.
It's gotta be this one, because he speaks way quicker there than the other moments.
Of the 3 empty
But then the
rooms,
only one that makes sense is the caged child.
How so?
Because the sound
Yes.
and bloody Kokichi have nothing to do. Can't you check what the light bullet is? We can see
How?
that. How do you get that?
Oh wait, yeah, I can just shoot it at something.
performing the
Of course.
seance in that room
Oh,
was Himiko's decision.
Maybe I should have read the text.
I think it said caged child.
Himiko suggested the middle room, yes.
Performing the seance in that room,
Cage Dog Village.
was it not?
Caged dog village?
What does that have to do with anything?
What's the description of that one again?
I don't think we have one for that.
Caged Dog Village is the story of where it all took place.
Yeah. But what does that have to do with anything? How do you connect that?
Caged Dog Village.
Wait.
I see how the back routes are so hard.
I'll reveal the truth.
What?
Thank you, Groundhog.
How did you know it was that one? Good job.
Because that was the only line out of all the ones I could interact with that left it open that there was outside influence. And the story doesn't have anything to do with what happened here.
Good job.
So just by association, I guess. If implicating Himiko was the plan, then disrupting that plan might teach us something. For that reason, I have to lie.
Tsumugi is correct. I believe Himiko was being set up.
By very old ghosts from this town, from a story we read about.
But a real ghost, so it's okay.
Picked that
Yeah.
room because Kyo wanted it as dark as possible.
True, he did say that.
Even if Himiko did choose an empty room because of what Kyo said,
Yeah, you was setting it up.
I see the point. How do we get there though? Because
are you saying she chose the middle room by pure coincidence?
The culprit gambled on the middle room being picked through coincidence? That seems highly improbable.
yeah, I'm with Kibo on this one. That is true. The culprit wouldn't have left that to chance. But maybe they didn't. Perhaps they manipulated Himiko somehow. 3 empty rooms, yes. There is nothing there to go on.
How was she manipulated into saying that though?
I told you, it's too much of a pain. Just do the voting or whatever.
If that was the short version, I don't want to know what the long one was. Because that seemed like a complete waste of time. Himiko.
I'm pretty sure it didn't matter which room Himiko chose.
And now we're back on track, I believe.
It's getting kind of boring, so I'll explain.
Why is Shiichi shocked about this? We know this. We have evidence to back up what Kokichi is going to say.
Yeah, but to be honest, we didn't see it. Just when we were going to the class trial, Kokichi came in all bloodied and was like, oh, I fell through the...
Yeah, that's the evidence that I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it was like last moment while we were leaving. Didn't check it ourselves. I can understand that might be...
No.
Falling in between.
Choose the middle by coincidence. Each room was the same to begin with.
Look at Kokichi being useful though.
Same?
Remember what Gonta said earlier? Maybe the culprit placed traps in all the rooms?
Kokichi is much more helpful in the back routes. There is absolutely no reason for that either. Shiichi is shocked that Kokichi wants to be helpful. Yeah, everybody is.
Well, that was correct. Before the trial, I hurt myself checking all the rooms.
We know this.
We're gonna remember in a moment. See? There we go. To be honest though, I only think he did it to move forward. Like he wants the thrill
floorboard in one of the other rooms.
of all of this going on.
Yeah, he is this game's Nagito. Like, he's just there to cause shit and advance the story for us.
Just throwing some breadcrumbs every now and then.
It's such a shame he's a piece of shit.
I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
That would have been me during the killing.
There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
Yep.
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
Imagine if while we were underneath the floor, we would have just quickly checked the other rooms when we didn't need to rely on Kokichi's word.
Yeah, but if the murder took place there and you're focused on investigating, and I think we were even going to when the bell went.
The bell did what?
When the ding dong bing bong came.
The bell rang.
The bell rang also good.
It didn't go anywhere.
Jack is the true kobold. That
Always
is very
have been.
true. Nekomaru cost a lot of shit in Danganronpa 2. Yes,
That
definitely.
is very true. You didn't have time to look because you found Kokichi in the hall when time ran out.
Yeah.
Yes, true. Imagine being under the floorboard with 2 people and you see that there's a connection to the other room and not splitting up to check that out. I know, right? Shiichi and Maki Rule totally could have done this.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Yes, Korekiyo.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
To cry, to laugh, to
Oh
be
yeah,
mad.
true. Live your life.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead.
What promise did we give Rantaro? Like, it's a sweet statement and
That would make it out.
I agree with it, but no, that was Kaede.
Yeah, but Rantaro was also part of the getting out
This trial,
with everyone.
it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, we're getting through to her.
If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
We'd all be facing them together.
Right. So let's do our best.
Except for Korekiyo.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Thank you.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the blackened is still among us.
Oh, come on, Kimo, you know what she means. Also, yeah, character development time go. Finally. Finally. It took us until like halfway through the game.
I feel like it's too late though. It's too late to like Himiko.
Is it though?
She's been too annoying.
Let's see how she acts from now on. I mean, I also hated Fuyuhiko in Danganronpa 2 until the Peko thing.
Well, yeah, okay, fair, but still.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
You're welcome, once again. I'm a better main character.
Good job.
You're welcome.
But if I would have been there as Kaede, all of this wouldn't even have happened. Just saying.
Tifa, all of this is partially happening because you were there. Just saying, it's never too late. Yes, 100% agree. Also, reading Soul Bro, now I have that song stuck in my head from Jet Set Radio, Sweet Soul Brother.
Oh, good thing I don't know that song.
Well, anyway.
Shame you don't.
Do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Where does that come from?
What are you talking about?
What?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Andric.
Thank you for the resub. Why does this sound pop but the others don't? I don't understand it, but I will need to look into it
didn't.
after
What an amazing
the
15
stream.
months. Know you. Here's to another 585 months.
That would be 50 years in total. Damn.
Does that mean you're gonna leave us after 51?
Wow. So, are you saying there's an expiration date on our love?
Yep, sorry.
Friendship with Jack and Tifa has ended. Hello, Andric. Happy Friday. How are you doing?
Thank you so much.
Oh, that
And
made
what
me
he
cry.
said. How's your Friday coming along?
I have the ability to say really sweet things, and I also have the ability to take very sweet things and turn them on their head.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You do. It's a special talent you possess.
However, at this rate, I will be 83 by the time we're done with Danganronpa. So that's close. Makes sense.
I don't think we're gonna take that long. Maybe 20 years.
I like that your long pause there actually was a perfect ending to the sentence. I don't think. Your words, not mine. Been a good day, pretty busy with work, but only 3 months to go. Yes. How's your vacation
Thanks.
been? Too short, as always.
Always too short. How was
Yes,
your first week as a team leader?
Oh yeah. How
Are you enjoying the new position?
enjoying your responsibilities? Are people treating you with the respect that they should?
Well, they should have done that before already.
Yes. I'm not implying that they don't. Imagine listening to the thing I'm saying, not the thing you assume I said. We smart.
Something that shouldn't have changed though.
That is a good point.
Not what you said.
No, what I said.
Barrier
my
magic. What's that?
Alright. Tifa just said it's too late for her to become likable, and I appreciate the fact that she's trying, but she's still keeping up her magic bullshit shtick. Fuck you. Fuck you, Himiko.
Well, that's kind of her thing. She's not gonna change that.
She should. She should.
But that's her entire character.
That's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
I like how they all still play along. Well, it's possible, but how dare you, magic is her thing. Now imagine
Exactly.
if she had more to her personality than just magic. I would like that. Yeah.
But it's magic.
Why don't you nyeh off? Don't like assigning work to people, it feels really weird. You'll get used to it. But so far so good. Nice.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
it gets easier with time, trust me. Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for a murder? Because he drew the ritual thing on there. That's how he stopped us from doing that. Ah, that's it. That must be the reason. Where's the thing?
Isn't it the magic circle?
This is it.
I think he even told us not to step in between the circle.
Which, again,
The magic circle at the scene of the crime.
means it has to have been Korekiyo.
Even though it's amazing that Tenko managed to not step on it. Wasn't she laying on the plank that is loose?
Yes, on the part that was securely in place.
Yeah, but what if she did like 2 steps too far back at first? Before positioning herself, then she would have fallen through.
No, because I'm willing to bet money that the part of the plank that was secure was fully within the circle. And he made sure to tell everybody, it's even on screen right now, if you disturb the drawing of the summoning circle, whatever, it's gonna unleash a curse. So the part that would have made her fall into the floor was in the part nobody could step on.
Fair, even though it was very clear that during the thingy, Himiko stepped on the circle.
And the seance. We were warned
Interesting.
not to step on the circle.
Yeah, after.
No, during. I even told you that she's standing on the line.
Are we really gonna talk about perspectives again? Do you remember Kaede having basically no legs and gorilla-sized hands?
Yeah, fine. But you're right, it's probably just outside.
Yes.
That makes sense.
The floorboard.
Actually, no, it's inside.
That's why no one stepped on it.
Again, Tifa, for the amazing art that these games have, they suck at perspectives.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
Yes.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko.
Oh, we're getting
Only
there.
one person had the opportunity and the motive. It was Kirumi. Clearly.
I still find it a bit odd that we're solving Tenko first.
It has to be you.
Yeah, V3 has problems with that. That's what I'm saying.
Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
What would we be fucking talking about? Dinner? Lunch?
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
I get the whole I'm trying to like lead the conversation away from suspecting me, but there are better ways of doing that. What are we talking about? The weather.
So sad it's him though.
You were the one who drew the magic circle.
He also has the coolest room out of all of them.
Us from discovering the seesaw trick.
Why do you think all the models are 2D? Hello Wallace, happy Friday. Yeah. Then again, we had 3D models and they didn't look bad. Ultra Despair Girls look good. And Cyber Junko in Danganronpa 2 also looked okay.
True. I must say I prefer the 2D style though.
Yeah, to be honest. Me
All
too,
in
but
all.
that's also what we're
How
used
you
to.
doing, Wallace? Happy Friday as well.
Yes.
All it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
Finally, we're spitting facts.
And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in
But
this.
yeah, this is definitely outside of the circle by now. There wasn't that much space.
Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
I have one more thing that fucks me up about this.
What?
Apparently nobody in the room has directional hearing.
What do you mean?
There are 5 people in a room.
Yeah.
One is in the middle, not moving. It's pitch black, there's no light. And one of them starts walking has to walk through the salt on wooden floorboards and kick the ground real hard. And the two people standing closest to it don't hear that.
Well, apparently the floors don't creak. We also haven't said anything about creaking floors while we were in the room.
Have you stepped on sand, on tiles,
like at the beach? He probably memorized exactly how to walk. He knows that magic circle by heart. He knows what the distances are and how to step around that, even in the dark.
Hello, Ghost Prince, and happy Celestial Ludenberg to you as well. Happy Friday, how are you doing? Cyber Junko only look good because they're really focused on the jiggle physics.
No, I disagree because they really showed her entire personality in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the camera person's fault that Junko's personality is very front-loaded. Yeah.
Let me already go a step further.
Thank you. I didn't see what happened, but yeah. Okay, here we go. So the singing was loud and he could time the movements with the lyrics. Yeah, I guess.
That as well.
Oh wow, I was gonna say a warning first. To be fair, it's the first two messages.
Yeah.
Why waste your breath all the time typing it?
If it's like after a bit, that's fine, but if it already immediately starts with spoilers, then I'm sorry.
Yes.
But still wish you a great day, Ghost Prince, if you're still listening.
Yeah, just not communicating with us. Like a ghost would. Unless there's a seance, of course.
Well, Kyo.
Wow.
Answer already! Did you do it?
He can't answer yet because we still need to have an armament thing with him.
And he
also,
snaps.
I'm fucking disappointed in Korakyo.
Why?
One of the things we learned about him is that he's really good with ropes. And nothing.
He has used the ropes to hang up the thingy.
Can we do follower only chat starting next stream, just so a new follower happens to know to be on guard and to avoid more? Could do.
Yeah, fair. We'll think about it. I'm not a big fan of follower only chats because I personally avoid that as well.
Well, we're gonna look into it.
But we'll think about it.
I see why you would suggest that.
Yeah.
Getting to the part of a game people like to spoil more. Oh, nice.
It's like the further you get, the more exciting it becomes to spoil. I really wanted to get to know this dude more.
Thank you very much for the follow.
I'm sorry, but I already know I would butcher your name, but thank you for the follow.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yes. For a second I read that as Pinsir, like for Pokemon, but I misread that.
No, it's Panisier.
Hello, happy Friday. Did anyone come in chapter 1? Because that's where they can do the most damage. Yes, they did in Groundhog. I think it was Groundhog. Yeah, I was very quick with that.
Was that in chapter 1?
Yes. Yes, and then it died down for a while and then, yeah. Yes, and I insta-banned. Yes, thank you for that.
What is so funny?
We've had more people throwing spoilers in Danganronpa 3 than in 1 and 2 combined.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last one, I guess. I don't know why people are like that.
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
That's why you did it, you fuck.
What? An intriguing experience?
This is fucking Byakuya all over again.
Also, look at how tall he is compared to Tsumugi.
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes?
Yes, you did.
So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
Dude, you can probably dream the pattern you drew in Salt.
How could... If someone in that room would have been able to pull it off, it was this fucker.
Yes.
Gee, I'm a hard carry as a mod, just like in real life. Is that true? You...
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. You kicked plenty of people's asses.
Yes, I remember Danganronpa 1. That happened. That did happen. Glad you're here, Groundhog. I share that sentiment.
I once saw someone spam the death list in chapter 5 on a small streamer. Damn.
I feel sorry for people who are like that. Like, why? How is that really the best use of your time?
Like, it costs you nothing to not do that.
Yeah, and it just makes you look like even more of an asshole.
Well,
like, why can't you let people enjoy things by themselves?
Also true.
If you try to spot Danganronpa 2 as a new player, I don't know if I would believe him. Yeah, fair. Fair. Groundhog's trigger finger is overpowered. Thankfully.
Thanks for reducing my stress. Thank you all, our
Yes.
mods, for reducing our stress as well.
Yes.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
I'm out of tea and I need more to kick this asshole's ass. Short break, Tifa, before we hopefully find out that Kyo also killed Angie.
Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten to that point yet.
Correct. Correct.
BRB.
Yes, be right back.
We are back. Sorry it took a hot minute because I still had a slice of toast and it does not go well with my tea. I'm already telling you that.
Yeah, we put a garlic tomato paste on it, which is delicious, but Tifa sucks at doing things that don't taste good together. Why would you do that?
The paste itself is really good, but if you then have a sip of black tea with milk, it is absolutely disgusting. It's a bit like toothpaste and orange.
I was gonna say, imagine that. It's kind of the same feeling.
So now you all know a garlic paste with tomato, or a paste with tomato and garlic does not go well with black tea. You're welcome.
Yeah.
The more you know.
If I had to cosplay, I'd go as Junko, Echidna from RE0, or Haruhi Suzumiya. Don't know any of these people other than Junko.
I was gonna say you don't know Junko.
Imagine listening to the end of a statement.
I do know the name Haruhi Suzumiya. Isn't that...
From an anime?
Yes, it's from an anime.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
From one of those music animes, isn't it? I think.
The Melancholy of something, something, something? I believe so.
Oh,
Is
that I
the
don't
same
know.
one?
And ReZero I still need to watch. I had that on my list for so long.
I was considering cosplaying as Gundam. When I have long hair again, I still kind of want to cosplay as... I forgot the name of a character.
Himiko.
Fuck off.
You should cosplay as Himiko. Also, Blackstar, thank you for the follow. Nando, happy Friday as well.
Thank you for the bits.
for the biddies. How you all
Overlay
doing?
still broken. Oh well. Maybe I'll fix it today.
Or maybe not.
What's the character here? Danganronpa 2 main character turns
main
out to be
long hair.
dude with long hair. I keep forgetting the name. The only Danganronpa name I think I will never forget is Mukuro Ikusaba.
Because you heard it 100,000 times.
Yeah. So, I mean,
There's
can
no
you
way
blame
to
me?
forget that one. Izuru. Was
Thank
that
you.
it? Yes, that was it.
Izuru Kamukura. Thank you. Thank you, Sankar. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, I could pull that off if I get back into shape and then maybe get like extensions for a day. Yeah, I could totally pull that off.
Shouldn't have cut your hair in that case. For those who haven't been here that long, his hair used to be really long, but we cut it 2 months
Really
ago
long.
to donate it for charity. Your hair was long.
Longer than it is now.
So that goes through the bin now. I could get you a wig, but still I want you to cosplay Himiko.
No.
Oh, that took you a second.
No. No.
But Danganronpa definitely has some good cosplay characters, and Korikyo would be absolutely amazing. I'm gonna look up Korikyo.
Or to
cosplays
roleplay
after
as.
this. Or that.
Yeah.
Have you also cosplayed Miyu, Eevee? Or only roleplayed as?
Oh yeah, true.
I don't recall whether it was cosplay as well.
Not an anime music to be specific.
After you finish the game,
don't
Tifa.
know
Yeah,
things.
true, true.
Tifa, give me that, please. Because you are fucking annoying the shit out of me with that. Thank you. Tifa has this problem. where she keeps playing with paper while we're streaming. Usually the tags on the tea bags.
To be honest, that's not just when we're streaming.
Imagine recording audio. Wig? Yeah, well, wig extensions. I would fully commit.
Also an option. So ReZero is a fucking masterpiece. I'm really looking forward to watching it.
Meh, haven't seen.
Definitely going to now.
Never cosplayed ever, not yet. Now I need to get into D&D again so I can do all of these characters. Ah, do it, Wallace, do it right now.
Do it. Also, Izura Kamakura, the 17th student hiding somewhere in the Neo World program, the one they call the Ultimate Hope. Watch out for him. If they're going into a repeat of saying something like that again and again and again, I'm gonna go nuts.
I won't.
It was too much.
No.
Too much.
No. Let's kick Kurokiyo's ass, huh?
When you're backed into a corner like this.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
You're in no position to ask questions.
The carpet stepped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the carpet found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
There was something on the wall to tell them, please make a 90-degree turn left. Alright, I forgot where Kurokiyo was standing.
I don't think we've seen anything on the wall. We would have noticed that, I believe.
Tifa, there was plenty of shit happening with the walls. Like, it was all broken in the back of the room, near the hole in the ground.
Okay.
I'm just saying, stuff. A backup character is Himiko, but as a ranger, so she can't do magic but does sneaky stuff and insists it's magic. Yeah, hits you square between the eyes with an arrow. It's magic.
That sounds in character. Because I've roleplayed as Sayaka, Chiaki, Hiyoko, Monoka, and Miu. That's a very big range, by the way. It's like going from super sweet to super hassle.
Hassle?
Asshole.
Oh, large Hassie? Need to bring back Blue Stinger. There's a picture of a singer. I think it's Billie Eilish dressed up for some event where she looks uncannily like a Kurokiyo cosplayer.
Ooh,
Tifa, click on that and you can check that out later.
Click on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it already opened that.
She clicked on it now. That does look a lot like Kurokiyo cosplay.
Yeah.
Like not quite, but like 60% there. The main features exist.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Kurokiyo looks so awesome though. I really wanted to get to know him better. And now I feel like we know him a bit too well.
Tifa, every time you go shopping and put on your face mask to protect yourself from COVID, you can pretend you're cosplaying Kurokiyo.
Well, to be honest, with my face, it's like an improvement.
That's not true.
Oh, that's sweet.
I saw what you were trying to do. No.
But he just looks so badass.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
I didn't like him from the beginning.
I knew he was gonna kill someone.
Magic missile, tosses rock. Yes, basically that. That's it. The carpet didn't even have to see it all. They used the sixth sense. How did the carpet find their way in total darkness?
But touch.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
Yeah, like this.
Not the glasses.
The game told me to use touch. So I did.
That way they could get
No
around
touchy the
dark,
glasses.
Like how I got to the candle.
Exactly.
So he felt his way around the salt.
Yeah.
Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
Fireball pulled out a Molotov cocktail. That's actually what I imagine, yeah. I've had Molotov cocktails in D&D. I guess it depends on the setting.
Why couldn't there be?
A ghost told them. Kyoko the ghost.
Was a real ghost?
Nobody understands that reference, Tifa.
That is true.
Maybe one day.
So they probably used something
Wait.
besides the wall to move then, right?
Groundhog is spoiling things. Why is Kyoko a ghost? She survived Danganronpa V3. No, I'm playing. What?
Also, we already know ghosts are real. We've even seen them.
True. Komaru got hijacked by one once.
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
He doesn't really need touch. I'm sure there was something. What was there?
The wall. I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the scene, I know it.
A landmark. Okay, at the last time at this game it was Seesaw and I was completely fucked, so once again I'm leaving this one to you. A landmark. It's not the no, it's not the cage. The dog? Is there anything in that circle?
I see words that spell gaming.
It's okay if you're stuck, by the way, because the music in this one is a banger. Here I was 30% sure she was a ghost.
What word are we going for?
Match, mech, mem, mes, mois.
What?
If you ask for a hint, I have a funny one. Oh, Evie knows it as well? Bring the hint. Go for the G. Ha, see? Oh, magic. Magic?
Magic circle? It's magic. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Seriously?
Does that really count as a landmark though? Well, yeah, I suppose.
How to use a magic circle as a landmark?
He touched the salt to find the outline and then probably found his way there.
Find me an R, there it is.
Find me an R. Find me a C.
Give me an L.
L.
Oh, there.
And what do we get? Magic circle, because I didn't add the E.
Circle. Yeah. Wow.
It's magic.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
Kyoko's not scary, but an impression of Kyoko? Terrifying. Yes. Hiro was 30% sure she was a ghost. Did you forget about Hiro insisting she was a ghost in the trial? Yes, I did. I undid most of Hiro from my memory, actually.
Also, this is my least favorite minigame.
It's okay.
100%.
It's okay. It's doable.
And my tea still tastes nasty.
The circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I'm sorry, you what? The salt's texture.
Yeah, the salt grains. I'm guessing he used it to find the path in between. Walked through there, around the cage, and then jumped on it. Seems easier than walking straight through, especially since he was in the bottom left corner, I believe, which is also the side where the pathway was. So once he found that, it was easier, I guess.
You are not going to tell me that it's easier to find your way in the dark by the texture of the salt on the ground versus muscle memory from knowing where to step. No way.
Yeah. Am I the one who made this game? No.
And by the way, again, directional hearing. Yes, they were singing, and we can argue that they were singing loud enough to trace the sound of the steps. I'll take it. You couldn't hear that Korekiyo was moving in the room as he was leading you in the song?
No.
Two of you couldn't tell that he was getting closer or farther away? No?
How often do you not notice me standing behind you in this house?
Yeah, but Tifa, you are living life on cheats sometimes.
Yeah, but it's the same thing. We have a shit ton of creaky floorboards because we also have a wooden floor. But it doesn't mean they go off with every single step. It is doable, I'm telling you.
New Hangman's Gambit is infinitely better than the first two, but it's still my least favorite minigame in this game.
Yeah, I 169% agree with that.
Yes. Here we go. Here's a tier list. Danganronpa 1, Hangman's Gambit. Better than V3's, okay. Then 2. With 2, Hangman Gambit being the series' worst minigame by far.
I like the one in 3 the best. I don't even recall the one in 1.
I would say 2, 3, 1.
What was different in 2 compared to 1?
I don't really recall that much.
I don't even remember it being
but
different.
But 1 will forever be the worst because of the Genocide Jill Hangman's Gambit reveal.
Yeah.
Because the entire time they teach you that there are specific words for her condition and you are looking for them. Like you are here, you're looking for words you have encountered before because it makes sense, and then they throw you that. No, that was dumb. Being in pitch blackness is disorienting.
Also true.
Yes, but still, by the texture. Let's get through this.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Walking past us, and we couldn't tell.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
True, he could have also used paint actually.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Like a circle.
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
Yes.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
You just need
No.
to step forward.
You get on all fours, you take off the hand wrappings you have on there to get a better sense of touch. You crawl forward slightly until you can touch it, and then you go around. It's not that hard.
He didn't even have to get rid of the hand bandage.
I assume they would keep him from properly becoming a salt connoisseur with his fingers.
You will still notice that, I'm quite sure.
And you don't have the disadvantages of being 2D. True, one wrong move and they fall through the floorboard cracks. That's unfortunate. It's not the fault of a minigame, it's the translator's fault thinking schizophrenia and DID are anything alike. True. Yeah.
Also true.
Okay, like that?
Still the minigame sucks. I'm sorry.
I would still say 3, 2, 1. I remember enjoying the 1 and 2 more, but I couldn't tell you the details. And 3 so far isn't bad. I get through it much faster still.
You touch the 2 walls in the corner, find the 45-degree angle and move forward until you reach the circle. No, that's impossible even.
Yes.
Don't you hear Cory Kyo here?
It doesn't matter where you are. It's a small room. It's not a maze. It's not difficult. You reach out with your fucking hand. It's a wall. Wrong way. You go one direction. You hit the other wall. Cool. Now you're in the corner. 45 degrees where you are. Exactly.
Well.
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
No, it was exactly the same.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Someone even mentioned it was exactly the same.
Which is it? Is there any way
He
to
did.
check?
No, Kokichi. He was the one that checked the book and said the circle was
A complete mess from being trampled on.
True.
was the same. Quite sure it was Kokichi that checked that. This game
see.
Darkness also apparently spins you around a few times first. It's part of the ritual.
Yeah, it's just what happens.
Turn 3 times, click your heels.
1 and 2 was with the exploding letters that hit each other and also blow up if you left them on there too long and zoomed super fast across the screen. Oh, true. I remember
that
it
was
getting
it too.
dramatically more difficult as the game progressed. Okay, then 3, 1, 2. I still like this one better. It's easier, kind of. I remember having to put those balls together to make a bigger ball, but I could that click. Yeah.
If I could skip that mini game, I would in all games, regardless.
Himiko making salient points and being helpful in the truth. For once, yes.
What's
see.
this gonna be?
Another piece of a puzzle. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
He has a new feature where he can show us things that he saw with his own eyes.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
He took a picture.
He just ignored Kibo.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
That's robophobic.
Hey, may I have your attention?
You always have my attention, Kibo.
Hate it when you do that.
Cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
It's their own fault.
If you're ever in a situation where you need people's attention, maybe don't blind them. Just
I think
say,
this is a good trick.
I mean, it worked, so I can't fault him, but...
About what?
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really?
Another function.
Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Okay.
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
It's a dick. A prosthetic dick. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I don't think the game is gonna go there, but that would... I would be on the floor. Like, that would be absolutely insane if he just whips it out like, yeah, does this help? No, it doesn't.
Gotta touch the tip to get information out of it.
To make me able to show the photo, you have to grab it and then you have to go back and forth to develop the photograph.
It's an image recording function.
Didn't you already have that? Oh, wait, image recording.
No, that was sounds.
Yeah.
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
Where does the print come out of?
I'll give it a try.
It's gonna be his ass, isn't it? Tifa?
No. Back of his head.
If they go normal, let's say like that, it's gonna be in the chest area. If they go full Danganronpa, it's gonna be out of the ass.
It's not gonna come out of his ass.
Ready?
Or out of his collar. Oh, mouth, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
From your mouth?
Oh, I really like his art style here.
Yes.
I also used magic like that before.
No, you haven't.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance.
With Himiko, it did come out of her ass.
The floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay, got it.
Why are we being weirded out? It's a photo. I reluctantly took the paper from Kibo's mouth. He's still mad that he got kicked out. Understandable.
I would be too. Oh, look, it's a point for me.
So, no you don't.
It took your moment.
So... well, I can tell you where I could tell you from where to kick the floorboard.
As in?
You see the outer circle?
Do you mean the complete outer?
If you look at the outermost circle,
yes.
Then move towards the next circle. And in there, there's these marks, right?
Yeah.
And at every tip of the star in the circle, there's 3 lines. Yes?
Yes.
And the one with the broken floorboard, solid line, broken line, solid line. Even if you had no idea where you are, all you had to do was put your hand on there and to find that pattern.
Yeah, but that seems like that would take way too long. But he did it somehow, so it doesn't really matter.
This was the moment I was kicked out. I wanted to remember it when I start the robot uprising so I know who to kill first. That would be awesome.
That's dark.
Himiko has pulled pom-poms out of her mouth, so she has used magic like that. Did she?
What? When did she do that? Did I miss that? Was that in chapter 2? During the...
I do not recall.
Place. Sorry, I had to leave for a bit. To be honest, I've had an ongoing family emergency since last night. Details are TMI.
Too much information.
Too much information, okay, and not life-threatening. But my 4-year-old nephew's in the hospital. He'll be okay. Well,
I'm glad your nephew is okay, and don't worry. Take care. Like, we're here for your entertainment. You don't have to apologize.
What
Take
he said as well.
need.
Best wishes to your nephew. Hope he can leave the hospital soon.
Yes.
And that hope he will
get
be
better soon
better
from Germany.
Yes. We'll send all the good luck wishes.
Yes. She talks about it. There isn't an animation for it. The good old off-screen magic then.
Actually, I think that was when we were checking out her room. And she was talking about shows and magic things she's did.
True, could be. She's claimed to have pulled pom-poms out of her mouth. She doesn't do it on screen. Yeah.
Would have been nice though.
Still dislike her.
I would have liked to see more of her magic, but no.
We're not going to because there is no magic, Tifa. It's magic tricks. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Come on, say it with the 3 lines. Give me my point.
No. I think they're going for the smudges here. You see where you said the 3 lines are? The salt is more out of place.
There's smudges everywhere.
I'm sorry, but look at the top area and look at the bottom half where the loose plank is supposed to be. Here the salt is more out of place because he's probably been feeling around.
Notice anything? I think something is off about this area here. What?
I was wrong!
Okay, that's not it. So, Tifa, what do you say?
Click on one of the...
Junctions?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah,
you have 20 seconds.
Click on it.
No.
We have to show that he has been touching the salt there. It's definitely smudged.
Yesterday at a funeral, a nephew in the hospital and a war started. So a rough day. Yeah. Yes. Yes, indeed.
It was rough.
Yeah. Magical girl stuff is reserved for Usami and no one else.
Oh.
I miss Osami. Yeah. What are you doing with your tea bag?
I dropped the thingy.
What did I spoil? I didn't see it, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, I did see the message and Sankt was replying to what I said. I said that he's been messing around in the salt because you can see it's moved. And Sankt replied to that with the same, I believe.
Stop telling people to give you answers that could be mistaken as a spoiler.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for that, on her behalf.
But I don't know what
Where
we
do I
need to click to show that. Because you can see that someone has been touching the salt here. Because it's moved out of place compared to the top half. But where do you need to click to prove that? Click on something that is smudged.
There, found it.
What did you find?
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you.
Do you really want to know what I found?
No. Oh, yes.
Okay, then I don't tell you. Check the question you're supposed to be answering. Never mind, you got it. But thank you.
I thought we had to show what was off, and what is off was the salt being moved. But what did you... I didn't see.
Well, that is the one part where the outer circle didn't have 2 lines. That didn't throw me off. To me, that could have just been part of a thing. I guess we could have checked the picture again, but you know what actually told me I need to click there? When I went over there, the cursor changed size.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. What was off was not the salt being moved.
I thought that was off, but wait, what was off then?
We're going to find out in a moment.
Fair.
Sorry, Miss Tifa saying it, but please don't confirm any theorizing. Don't worry, Grandpa.
It's all good.
It happens with these games.
I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
I don't know where we're going with this.
My lie.
I don't even know what you clicked.
Drew the magic circle exactly as it appeared.
Sorry to interrupt you, Vashuichi, but I need to check something. Where's the truth bullets?
I'm quite sure Kyoko Kokichi
mentioned it was exactly the same when he checked.
Yeah, it isn't exactly the same because there are lines pointing to the four corners that are longer than in the picture, and the part I clicked on didn't have a double outline.
It only had one line.
Yeah, I was making an off-color joke about sensually groping someone. How dare you, sir? Or lady, I don't know.
Also, what do you
How
mean
dare
joke?
you?
Don't you sensually grope your salt?
Again, there's a fetish for everything, so I'm pretty sure somebody does.
Especially after Salt Bay, that must have been a thing. There's no way it's not.
I'm not a fan of Salt Bay.
But that's a lie, isn't it?
How are we discussing this? Like, we have a picture and we have the book with the original. There's no need to discuss, he's lying.
Well,
The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners.
That's the first thing.
also wait.
Which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
But how?
I still don't see what's different.
How? You don't see the long lines in the diagonals? Like at the top of the screen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't there in the drawing.
Oh, I didn't even focus on that.
Also, the one at the very top of the screen right now is missing the double outline.
But that's not the corner he was standing at.
I understand that this is correct. I don't understand how the diagonal lines would have helped.
But that's not his corner. Wasn't he standing next to the door?
Document after all.
Himiko was the one standing there.
I don't recall.
I'm like confused.
Because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Wow, credit where credit is due, Gonta.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
All hail Mew.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Himiko was in the corner of the hole. True,
But that,
true.
the one where the line is missing is in the corner with the hole, so he can't have used that.
I
That's
don't recall
Himiko's
that,
corner.
but yeah. True, because I think I even made a line about this, like Himiko is gonna die because whatever's gonna kill her would come out of the ground and get her.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So how did that help him?
honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turns.
Thanks, Mew. Thanks. Well,
Normally, I have a reason why I pause for a moment. Maybe it's because we're having a discussion, or I'm thinking, or anything, but I would just like to leave this on the screen for a second.
to be honest though, checking out your poop is a good thing, health-wise. But
Yes.
I don't see the point of having Kibo come over and take pictures of it for you. So that you can analyze the pictures?
I have a feeling that she also at least attempts to have Kibo perform other functions.
Friends help friends analyze turds. How about we make a poop channel in our Discord?
No.
Everyone can share their turd pictures.
No.
And we analyze them together. Isn't it a bonding thing?
Scan shit Saturday?
Just imagine.
Freaky Fecal Friday?
Tifa. I'm not the one that started this. Miyu started this.
Tidy Turds Day?
I like that one.
Of course you do.
Dirty Tuesday.
Shit post Saturdays. Literal shit posting. Yes. No, Tifa. No. Miyu and Nekomaru should talk shit together. Yes, they should. Together with Kibo analyzing it. Miyu literally said, check this shit out. And Kibo did.
I've never seen anyone step over the line and had to sprint like that before.
Talking poop now, so maybe my nephew struggled with TMI.
To be honest though, Matanard started the sprint. I'm just saying, like, somewhere here.
Tifa, you're looking at the wrong overlay.
Oh yeah, fair. Somewhere there. I just took the handle and made your wishes come true.
I will just continue the game now.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Yes.
Yeah. Miyu is correct though. Fair is fair. She has a point.
I'm with Motonard. Hey, did no such thing. Exactly, Tifa.
We're talking poop now, so maybe my nephew struggles or TMI. We have had so many personal poop stories in here.
Yes.
That were long past the TMI.
I was there for that. You're the one who suggested a Discord channel for shit.
Yeah, but you said that friends check each other's turds. Friends help friends. I was just giving you the option to do that.
I just said that Kibo is Miyu's friend and friends help friends analyze turds.
No, you can't get out of this.
So does the F in BFF stand for best fecal friends? I didn't suggest that I wanted to analyze anyone's turds. Motonard confirming he doesn't want to be anybody's friend. So sad.
Wow. It's okay. It's okay.
I would say...
no pressure.
Listen. We're already there. Fuck it. Wait, generally, I do not have a desire to look at anyone's excrements. However, if that was the only way to check up on their health, I might have to. It all depends on the stakes. Now you know where I stand on this topic. Nobody asked, nobody needed to know this, but now you do. You're welcome.
This conception of friendship is not worth it.
So what did you do in the weekend? Oh, we bonded.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
Only is satisfying. What?
You're very pretty today, Tifa.
I just imagine if that actually makes a difference. But then again, eat well.
Could be.
Shit well.
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
To be honest, I understand her reasoning and like, yeah, I get it, let's leave it at that. But how exactly does Kibo do that? Because if it's just about taking a picture, everybody could do that. She could do it herself.
Yeah, but it's better if Kibo does it.
Quit talking about your poop, no one cares!
It's a shame Fodi is working. He would have left us.
You killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Oh yeah, there's a murder happening. Can we...
Oh yeah, speaking of.
It's a shame that Nekomaru is missing this conversation, yes. And Mono Kid isn't here either anymore.
He would have been so proud.
Himiko rising up the rankings real quick. I too keep wanting to tell Miyu to shut the fuck up every time she opens her mouth and says something. I love Miyu.
Some of them are gold though. I smell the sweet sounds of summoning. We just had very large poop conversations.
Yeah, and to quote the game, can you stop talking about poop?
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Here we go.
How are we gonna go into Angie's murder now though?
Certainly object.
Sounding a bit salty, achy. I wonder if it's like big rough salt or the smaller grains that over here you normally have in like salt shakers.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Sound a bit like Okichi there. Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
I love his look here.
What are you doing? Okay.
Oh, the sorting.
Time for a sword fight. I'm gonna send Marcus Stones.
Claim I am the culprit. Then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage.
What?
So suspicion should fall
No.
on them.
We all carried the cage, by the way.
That's factually wrong.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later.
How would we have put the sickle there? There were 4 people looking. Are we all the murderer?
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply,
But he did.
I am not
The cage was so heavy that we all had to carry it.
Yeah. There's ice falling off the trees in my backyard, so it's basically raining ice. It's so weird and loud and looks kind of magical.
Oh, I love those icicle thingies. They are so pretty.
Back when I still went to the office, I was at work a couple years ago during a pretty bad storm. And there was a moment where the wind pushed the water back up. Like first you could see the rain go down, then the wind started went sideways, and then it like kept blowing slightly upwards. Nature can be wild.
Very true.
I'm sure that Kyo is the culprit. He was in charge of a white cloth. I'm sure there was a way to get the sickle. Wait, I should have put that away faster.
But
No.
the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi.
I don't think you need to use the marker stone.
Yeah, that was my mistake. It's the white sheet.
Nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
There you go.
I'll cut through your words.
Go outside and scream about being the supreme overlord of ice.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
But do it in a way that you're safe.
Don't stand under the tree.
By covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
Also, wait, at this point it's confirmed that it's Korikyo, right?
Basically, yes.
I'm adding my point. Fuck yeah.
Basically isn't quite there, Tifa.
I'll take it off if it's not him.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful.
Discreetly.
That's exactly correct.
Okay. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
Also, I'm
He's
sorry,
awfully-
Korikyo already admitted to being the murderer when he said, oh, this is what the Blacken felt like.
No, that's not admitting to it, because that's just being suspected.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I wouldn't say that's a...
Still not as freaky as the tree falling on my house. That was terrifying, so now noises like this put me on edge. Completely understandable.
Yeah.
I think that also gets easier with time, but it will always be there somewhere in the back of your head because it has happened. So.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Can we get to the armament thing?
Yes. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
Tell us your reason.
What his reason is gonna
Yeah,
be.
tell us your reasons that we can hate you for that.
Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
That piece of shit.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
Because the second one gets away, so he's gonna pin the first murder on someone else.
I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Seesaw homicides are classic. Yeah, nothing as good as a good, wholesome seesaw homicide. Yes, very much so.
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Fuck Monokuma for that rule, by the way.
But that's why I also think it's gonna be him for Angie as well. There's no way they're gonna leave him in the next chapter. How are you gonna deal with him?
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie.
Now I can say how much I love the meme of Kyo behind the seesaw enthusiast.
Okay,
being
wait.
a seesaw enthusiast.
Wait. He killed Angie. For some reason, she left her room at some point, went to the warehouse to get material, which is also where Korikyo went to get something to prepare for his murder. I don't know what, a saw maybe to get rid of the planks. Ran into Angie. She saw him with the stuff and he killed her because otherwise she would have known that he would have been the murderer of Tenko.
Carrying on.
Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue.
I mean, you dealt with Nagito in Danganronpa 2. True. That broke my brain and my fucking heart. Because that ruling at the end was complete and utter horseshit. It had to happen for story purposes, I get that, but still.
Yeah.
Because the Blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
But that's how I can imagine how he killed Angie.
No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie
Also,
too.
we didn't know about this rule until after the fact, no?
Yep.
So, why?
He could have asked Monokuma or any of the Monocops.
Then it would have been added to the rules then. It got added to the rules the moment Monokuma talked about it.
Yeah, when it was discussed in a group. How often it has happened before that one of them speaks to Monokuma to ask them a question.
True.
That doesn't get revealed until later, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is the case.
But wait, does that imply that Korikyo knew about the murder, didn't tell anybody, went to Monokuma and asked, hey dude, can I kill somebody now? Are we cool? Because that's what that implies.
Or he just killed both, asked about it, and saw it as the perfect opportunity to get away with...
Allow me to cut through your words. Monokuma was on vacation. Yeah, true, he could have asked for monocups.
Oh yeah, fair. Monokuma was out.
Impossible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
I doubt that too.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
Okay, what I said earlier is the only thing I can imagine if it is
When I
him.
couldn't even enter her lab.
Because you snuck in behind her, overpowered her.
But the cops didn't know that rule. Ah, fuck, true. Monodam, like, completely shut down when the question was asked. Okay, yeah, then...
Okay.
Then I have no clue.
The murderer of Angie was Korikyo as well then, and he killed Tenko during the seance for the chance that the seance would work and that Angie would tell them that it was Korikyo.
But why even offer the seance in the first place?
To
Could have
rule
just not said.
to rule out any chances of it happening and getting rid of more people.
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
Less people in the killing game also means less people doing investigations.
Yeah, but no. You know what I don't get? Why is no one taking out Shuichi? He's the ultimate detective.
You're the one who killed
Yep.
Tenko.
Have you seen
The one who killed Angie.
how all of these people behave during the class trial? If we're out, you're a guaranteed win the next chapter.
Well, there's still Maki. And as much as I hate him, Kokichi. Just saying.
Yeah, but they haven't been that great.
However, he still had a motive getting out, because he didn't know the rule and thought the confusion would help him, perhaps. Yeah. So you have the same theory of who, but different theories of why. Yeah, mine makes sense and hers doesn't.
What?
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly.
Oh, to be a robot sometimes.
There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Of course I understand. I work really hard to understand.
It's okay, Kibo.
Why are you getting all worked up, Kibo?
Just ignore him.
Doing better than Kokichi, right? Kaito just got entirely left out. Yeah, he's not a threat.
Not one bit.
It's voting time. I'm gonna vote for him.
Stop killing us, Himiko.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
It has to be him.
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes?
Yes.
How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer?
Aren't we smart, Tifa? We literally just discussed this.
Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Wait, did you just confess?
He already said he killed Tenko.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and Angie.
Did he just confess that he killed both of them?
No, he didn't.
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
But what I don't get, he said that if he knew of the rule, he wouldn't have killed Tenko.
Yes, so yes, he just confirmed that he killed Tenko for one.
Yeah, he already did that earlier. But why wouldn't he have? It's a free getaway.
This
find
case
out.
might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Nuts to that. He's saying if he knew that only the first killer counted, he wouldn't have killed Tenko because it's a useless murder.
Oh, like that. But in a way it's not useless because less people.
Yeah.
So, technically... I'm unsure. But he has the deductive powers of sheer stubbornness and willpower.
Willpower. True. And he does push-ups.
There's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Kibo making sense. Oh.
What of you? Wowee! This argument is getting intense. At times like this.
Where are we going with this? Oh.
Its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
Oh,
Time
it's
for the
the
scrum.
debate.
Yeah.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
What were you waiting for?
Well, it is kind of cool.
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone.
Okay, Angie's gonna be really interesting.
We gotta figure out Angie's case. We can't just assume he did both with lives on the line. Yes.
Yeah.
True. The more people you kill, the more clues you leave. The more people left, the more potential culprits that aren't you. Yes.
Also true.
This music is so good. Custom ASMR. Genocide Jill did it.
Genocide Jill did it.
Except not.
Like I said, she's gonna be the mind master.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
I got this, but he couldn't get into
Close.
Angie's research lab.
I'm standing in the middle here because I agree he killed both. But I also agree that we need to get to the bottom of it.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
How dare you do ASMR when the music is too hype for me to mute? I'm sorry.
Sorry, Groundhog.
I know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he's not blackened?
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Oh, she's on that side too?
Yeah.
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
I'm confused.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
What?
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Did you not pick anything?
No, Tifa, I fucked up. Can't even complain about you messing this up because it means more hype music.
Now he's gonna miss another 10 times.
What do I...
Kyo. Or Angie.
What the fuck are you talking about?
But you had to pick. It's Kyo. Now it's Lab.
No.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
See?
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
That's it.
So
See?
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect Kyo.
That was on purpose, right, Jack? No.
That rule was added after...
I'm trying to look for keywords and I didn't get it.
Solve the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this.
Not
See,
yet.
she said mystery, so...
Still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and
Yes, I fucked up. Let me continue.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
I got this.
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research
I
lab.
can't pause this.
I got this.
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
Oh shit, Ranger.
Thank you very much. I will dance the moment I can pause this game.
Give Jack a second.
Yes.
Anyone could have entered my lab.
We're going through this a 5th time.
So Kyo did kill
Oh, instead of
6th
dancing,
time.
you be helpful.
Kokichi.
Wow.
Yeah, what are the answers to the ones I haven't gotten yet?
Which ones haven't you gotten?
He's planning to use the
Really deep.
Not possible. That rule was added after
I think you
both...
chose Angie for the same wrong one all 3 times. Yep.
Can't we just vote?
I got
Yes.
this.
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Yes, I have.
Oh, it's Kyo.
There we go. Thank you for the tip.
Ranger, thank you so much.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What are you doing, Tifa?
Turning off the heating. Appreciate it.
Dance to the awesome music. Ah. Alright. Let's try this again. Maybe this time I won't fuck it up.
Thank
Help
you.
me, Tifa.
And thank you to Kelly as well.
What was the one that was still open?
The lab one, I think.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
This one was wrong.
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Finally.
His way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
I got this.
But he couldn't get into Angie's
See?
research.
69 times for charm.
The katana was found in
Kyo.
No. The katana was found in Kyo. What?
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi.
Perhaps
To be honest, the katana was found in me. Kaede.
True.
planning to use the new rule to protect
T.
himself.
Not
How you doing?
Hello, T.
That rule was added after both murders.
I'm saving my tip for you on your birthday stream. Can't wait for that hype. Yes, birthday
2 more
stream
days.
on Sunday. Crouch bind. Oh, press. D. Press the D.
Oh,
Wait, you're
D.
missing.
Imagine knowing a keyboard. Why does
Want
it
me to take it?
change?
Full counter.
Hello, T. How are you doing? Happy Friday.
it would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
Imagine reading. Yes.
Who reads nowadays anyway?
Still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Where have you been for the past days? My God.
But she's gonna say, oh, it's clear that it's Kyo.
Confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene.
Yes.
The dried blood.
Might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
The blood. Ooh, on lunch, eating crackers and candy bars. That
Nice.
sounds nice.
Not bad.
Enjoy.
Thank you for the gift sub.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
Ranger's on a roll.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for the tip and for the gift sub. Much appreciated.
I'm just gonna keep dancing. Thank you very much.
And it went to T. Now you can have a sub with your lunch. See what I did there? No?
That was too bad.
Oh, come on. It was pretty good.
And it would have been smarter if you said sub for lunch. Hence why it was so bad. That was good,
Wow.
Tifa. Jack, you've said way worse.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Somebody has to like your jokes too, I guess, Tifa.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. Why are you dancing during a murder investigation? Wow. Yes, Tifa?
Oh, what's the question? What's the question? Show me the question.
Are you for real?
What clue was found? Dried blood. Dried blood. 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 No. No. Or
Not
that.
the
Oh.
duct tape?
No, that was that Angie used.
Yes. See?
Oh no!
Wait, she just agreed with us.
We're talking about Tenko's murder scene, no?
Okay.
There. Cross piece is under the floor. There's blood on it. What? There's blood on it. Okay. Fine, then we go for the other dried blood.
Can you stop killing us, Tifa?
Dried blood spot. Oh my god, we're almost dead.
I was wrong!
I can't save the game right now.
Okay, no. Tifa's right, but wrong. Okay, then there, the other dried blood spot. Find it. Oh, dried blood under the floor.
This is it!
I would like to point out that every time we got it wrong was because of her.
Excuse me. I said the right thing.
During the investigation.
Damn.
It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
Excuse me, but
It was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
I don't see any blood
The
anymore.
bloodstain was already dry when we found it.
It is gone.
But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
But wait. That must have still been Korikyo then.
Oh no, I just ate all this candy.
I feel awful. In a good or in a bad way? I'm just saying.
Well, probably in a bad way, but it's okay, T. Sometimes you gotta spoil yourself. Look at it like that. You deserve it. And it's Friday, so it's like weekend candy.
True. Yeah.
You're all good.
Just don't eat any candy tomorrow and then it kind of evens out.
They stole my... Oh, work from home on Monday. I'm like, wait, they stole your what?
Alright, who put the sepia filter over the bloodstain photo? Some dick did, because why would you do that?
I feel like that wasn't the best idea here.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Yes.
Okay. The bloodstain was dry because...
We need
Also,
to
wait.
take another short break.
Before we take the break, why was Angie killed under the floor? If that's where all the blood was.
She wasn't.
No?
No.
Okay,
She wasn't.
We'll get into that after these messages.
Yes, be right back.
And we're back. Fodi, thank you for the lurk if you can still hear us. Kick ass. Kick butts at work.
Don't kick people's asses, kick work's ass.
I was gonna say kick ass at work, but that also works. Never mind.
Anyway,
It's Friday.
the bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because...
Oh, what did you pick?
the wrong thing. Apparently. What the fuck? I was 110% sure.
What did you pick?
But it happened before the murder of Tenko. The blood was spilled before the seance when Tenko was killed.
I was wrong!
Wait, what? Okay.
What is the... Show me the question.
Tifa, look at the screen. The bloodstain under the floorboard
It
was dry
happened before the
because...
seance. Oh, that's where it is. Never mind. It happened before the seance.
That's it!
But how is the second answer not also correct? They're the same thing.
It wasn't from Tenko's murder.
It's different.
How?
I'm telling you it's different and the game agrees.
Please tell me how. It was there before the seance and it was there before the murder. What?
Yeah, because before the murder could also mean that it was happening just before Tenko got killed and still during the seance. And this way you make sure that it couldn't have happened during the seance and
That's an awful
Was
lot
way
of words
before.
to say. Technically correct, but wrong implications. Thank you, Groundhog.
It was there before we started the seance.
More like Tifa's always right, Jack very sometimes.
Do you listen to the things you say? Like, do you hear your own voice?
Do I need to remind you of this point check thing I have laying in front of me?
Before the seance?
I'll just carry on with the video game. That should make it clear whose blood it was. The bloodstain from before the seance. It has to be them.
That's it.
Korekiyo.
If that was wrong.
That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Imagine if Korekiyo, while setting up, saw his hand off.
What? I couldn't hear you over the voiced line, what?
That imagine if while setting up, Korekiyo accidentally sawed his hand off or something.
What?
And then it was his blood. That's what I'm saying.
Tifa, no.
Giving you a reason.
Research lab?
No, she wasn't.
Because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Hence the tape.
But how did she land under the port? Or did it drip through?
Yes.
Killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab.
She was done for the day, came out, somebody killed her in that room, I assume still Korekiyo knowing about the floorboards. They dragged her back there, locked the door behind them with a sword and then killed Tenko later.
But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just
Why
the
you tell me that as if I didn't tell you that before?
So that you remember that I said these things when I get a point for it.
That is my point. I said that first.
And that is why you have more points than me, Tifa, because whatever I say, oh, I said that first.
I can prove that I said it first though. But
it.
first, go.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
Exactly. Tifa said it like 20 minutes ago.
What was said first? Groundhog. She is trying her hardest to pretend she said things before I did it. So.
I said that Angie probably left her room, they met in the warehouse.
We've been there.
She saw
We have video evidence of you saying it.
Korekiyo with a saw or something.
Like I said.
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out.
Yeah, you might have said that earlier.
Well,
actually,
I thought that was more likely from the start.
Last week already, I think.
So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Wait, warehouse? Yeah, I would think Angie left her room, maybe to go to the warehouse to get some supplies. In the meantime, Korekiyo also went to the warehouse to get a saw to prepare for the floorboard thingy. Then I'm guessing Angie saw him with the saw, which also means that if he had killed Tenko, she would have known it was him because of the evidence with that and killed her as well. Like, why else would she leave the room?
Jack always going for cheats. You know it. Jack is desperate for points. Yes. Because otherwise I have evidence that she apparently is better at predicting things than I am. Then why would the blood be in the room, not the warehouse?
He dragged her there?
Exactly. Thank you, Groundhog, for proving that she didn't say what I said. She said nonsense, talking about the warehouse. Thank you, Groundhog.
It makes sense that they would meet there.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
If she
places she might have gone.
If she died in the warehouse, it's your point. If she died in that room, it's mine.
I'm not saying she died in the warehouse. Like, the blood is in that room. But he could have dragged her from the warehouse or asked her to come along and then killed her there.
Does your back start hurting from all that bending over you're doing?
No, but
stretching?
What reason does Angie have to go to those empty rooms while working?
To call Arthur.
In there?
Why not?
Well, I don't know.
Probably 1 out of 1,000,000 channels currently streaming on Twitch. Only 69 channels are not streaming Elden Ring today.
To be fair though, Elden Ring is pretty good so far.
Yeah. We're playing it too, we're just not streaming it. Yeah. Hello Miffo, happy Friday. How are you and your phone doing?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Exactly, Tifa.
With everyone I currently have online, everyone is also streaming Elden Ring. It's the game at the moment.
Angie have business in rooms?
Yes, Tifa, not the warehouse.
Yeah, but what did she need to do there?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
You will see.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too.
Really?
But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
Her.
I'm not panicking, but it's a logical.
It's a
logical reason of why she would have left the room.
Wait, what is Jack claiming? Points in a moment. Nothing else. I am saying Angie got killed in the seance room. Why? Because I need points, goddammit.
I'm not saying she didn't get killed in the seance room.
Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
What are you doing with your ear, Tifa? There's no background here.
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there. Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! To keep herself awake at night.
Can you agree with the candle?
Wax on her body.
That is really nice, by the way.
What?
Hot wax. I used to love like dipping my fingers into hot wax when I was a kid. I would still do it now, but we don't dip any candle, or we don't light candles.
We don't like candles. You literally you have a truck full of candles in the
and
living
when
room.
was the last time we lighted one?
Why don't you?
I'm just saying, if you have like candle wax, dipping your fingers in it is really nice, and then peeling the wax off. I love doing that.
Tifa,
It's so satisfying.
The game was talking about using wax in a sexual way. Nobody talked about dipping your fingers in wax and then peeling off the cold wax.
She said body. Fingers are part of your body.
Tifa is the first and only person in the world who's gonna open a wax fetish website for people to talk about their completely non-sexual enjoyment of playing with wax. Anyway.
I'm just saying.
What did Kokichi see? There were only candles in there. Why would she have needed a candle? Yeah, let's check the Necronomicon. Because I think you need a candle for that.
Yes, no, you just need to burn it. You don't need to do it with a candle necessarily.
True.
Also a reason why she could have gone to the warehouse. Yeah, fine. No warehouse.
The phone is currently used in a way that a 2010 cheap budget phone can handle. Still, not bad.
What are you doing to your phone?
Is not where Angie was killed.
So I'm saying it's the Necronomicon.
She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Yes.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree.
Yes, she wanted to burn the Necronomicon to resurrect Vantaro.
Consent.
Yes.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Just open it and they shall come. The safe for work wax papers.
To be fair, I was close with the warehouse.
I should get a point. I'm just saying.
She went for supplies.
Kinky wax play!
Yes, see Tifa, kinky wax play.
Okay, but I'm willing to give you a point Just for saying she went directly to that room.
Jack does not get a point. Tifa got everything spot on except for the room they ran into each other. I consider that a point for me.
Wait, does that mean I get a point?
No, take it off of mine.
No. Angie was going to use it for the ritual.
Fine then.
According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead...
Either a point for each or no point. Okay.
No points.
A point for each, I can agree with.
Wow.
I'm nice, like now it looks like...
I'm smart.
You're smart.
Did I just really have to give you the line to throw on me?
It's a pity point.
Or PP as we like to call them. Gotta bulk up those numbers, Jack. Yeah, it's gonna make me look real smart in the end.
I completely forgot she needed to burn that book.
So she could burn the book?
Why would you use a candle though? Aren't there better ways?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
But damn, I'm pretty good.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
That's why there was dried blood under floor.
Okay, so then he scrubbed the floor clean.
Means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held.
Which makes sense, I guess.
Still confused.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
True. If she hadn't, we wouldn't have seen that.
Oh, yeah. True.
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room.
Damn.
If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
What a coinky dink.
That's right.
Damn.
Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
Fuck you, Kokichi.
It's gonna be magic. Oh.
Wait.
I really thought you would agree with that.
She had a perfect opportunity to claim a win for magic, and that when she doesn't go for it. What? I've been lied to.
Okay, but now it definitely actually, wait. Now the duct tape still needs to be explained. Because I am pretty sure that it's the same with Hiyoko back then, that he taped the wound,
Yes.
brought her to the other room, and then let her bleed dry there. But that means he had duct tape on him already.
And that's called character growth. Yeah. Too little, too late. Still don't like her.
100% S rank in Dead Cells. Congratulations, Evie. That's awesome.
That's why during my important checklists of a month, I consciously add simple tasks to bulk up my numbers. Mytho? Smart.
Whatever works.
She chose denying Kokichi over magic. Good choice. Yeah, true.
Just one I didn't see coming.
Hold
I'm
on.
okay with this.
You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already.
Yes.
You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
Yes.
It has
Now
to be
we
the
talk about the tape.
It has to be the duct tape.
It may be possible to carry a body, but blood cannot be moved.
Or do we also have blood bags here?
I mean, first of all, no, I haven't seen any blood bags, but Kokichi. Kurokio knows blood bags exist, right? Blood cannot be moved. Nope.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room.
Oh.
What?
But how?
She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
Wait, with that much amount of blood?
Oh, wait, no. No, we're done. Sorry, you are, because I remember. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead.
Yeah, but did you see the amount of blood on the floor?
Yeah, they knocked her out in that room and then brought her there.
But wasn't there a lot of blood on the floor already?
No.
Show me the dried blood spot.
It means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. The Monokuma file. What?
Forehead injury.
Oh, really?
You even said it. He attacked her twice and he doesn't go for the first wound.
The Monokuma file states that.
Yeah, but now you have evidence.
This is it.
What did I say again? That Tifa is always right and Jack sometimes.
So instead of talking about the wound she has on her forehead, we have to talk about the wound she has on her forehead. No.
Yeah, but this is that specific answer.
But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why.
Why?
After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
Oh, maybe she fell through the plank. Hit her head on the way down or something and then bled on the ground.
No.
What?
I see. So
Wait.
that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
They hit her in the head.
Yes.
She spilled some blood. It fell through the cracks in the floor.
Yes, okay.
Then they dragged her into the lab and stabbed her in the neck.
Yeah.
Done.
But there's a lot of blood. And
That's
how
what
would...
Kokichi did. Yeah, Tifa is confusing characters now, I guess. Nobody fell through the floor. Only Kokichi.
Yeah, but
Yes.
it doesn't explain the... Actually, no, never mind.
She got hit in the head so hard she was knocked out.
Yeah, but with what? We don't have any items that hit her in the head. That's what I'm saying. Maybe she fell through the plank, hit her head just like Kokichi.
Maybe it was the blunt side of a sword.
Okay, fair.
Happy?
Angie was in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
Also, Kaito pretending like he carried us the entire trial here.
Oh,
What?
Koikyo killed Angie, and the plot twist is gonna be that we ask him to get rid of his finger wrappings because he's gonna have gold on his hands afterwards.
Why would he have taken it off?
To cover his hands in the gold stuff.
But why?
I don't know, because it would look cool.
All clear. This is all clear.
Also, what I said doesn't make much sense because it was several hours between her death and Tenko's. Forget what I said. But it could work.
What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear?
Yeah, he killed both.
He's panicking.
What are you? All clear? What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not back down. Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
Didn't expect that.
Do we have a double personality here?
Their words are all hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
Is he suddenly wearing eye makeup as well?
No. I want to say Junko, but... What?
The genocide Jilly, no?
Kind of.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
No, not genocide Jill case, because there the two personalities didn't know what the other one was doing. This is different.
Yeah, but I mean as in double personality.
No, I don't think this is DID.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all.
Do you always forget your other personality with DID?
I don't know, but
I don't know
again,
enough about that.
Let's carry on. I want to understand more of why this is happening.
I did not see that coming.
Mysteries! of a dense, impenetrable fog!
Yeah, he did it.
Nothing is clear at all!
Why can't we get to the armament part? Bloody duct tape.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab.
Ooh, look at my awesome cuts.
Impossible!
Ha!
That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
Oh my god, so many cuts. Yes, yes I would.
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell?
Duct tape.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oh, they tricked me. I don't have to cut this one.
I was wrong.
Also,
Hate it when they do that.
one thing I missed. He didn't plan a double murder, right?
And not a single drop of blood fell?
I don't know.
The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wipe them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind.
No.
Angie was just there at the wrong place and the wrong time, right?
I'll cut through your words.
Sorry, I was cutting what?
That Angie was just there at the wrong time, at the wrong place. No?
No, I doubt that.
You think he planned Angie too?
Wait. Are they gonna go with he is possessed by a spirit that he like took in through a seance or something, and that's why he was so hell-bent on doing one? Or is it really just to murder 2 people?
No, I doubt that.
What?
I really think Angie...
Head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
How do you put tape on somebody's forehead to stop a wound from profusely bleeding? Go through all of these steps and look at the body and go, yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh, wait, there's no tape. Oh, well.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. How frail, frail, I say, apparently.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
I hope this chapter is the end of Atua.
Most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
Okay.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Kibo. I mean, it could have been anybody at this point, but it has to be Korikyo. Simply based on the reactions.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
Oh, and the whole... Wait, I get it. The whole, if you vote me for the blackened, we all die, is because it technically wasn't Kyo, it was his other... I don't know yet. Personality?
No, I think he was just bluffing. I wonder...
So it's true!
I find it a shame we didn't do his free time event thingies. Maybe we would have learned about this.
I doubt it.
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring, obvious answer.
No, we wouldn't have, because that gives away the plot twist here. I doubt it. I know Fodi's lurking, so I can repeat this later. Murderer shot call for me is gonna be the anthropologist.
Yeah. Fodi gets the point in this one. He called it. Or he called it first. 100%.
Why did you kill them?
Yes, please explain.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
Yeah.
An accident?
Tifa called the killer being the same for both. Give yourself a point. Do it so I can continue the game.
Alright, I'm kidding.
And wipe that smug-ass grin off your face. I don't even need to look at you to see it.
That rule made me sure.
How do you accidentally kill Angie? Tifa caught the accident? Really?
The accident? Where Angie came in, you mean?
That's right.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't part of the plan.
How do you accidentally kill someone with a plan like that?
She was at the wrong place. He would have done the seance no matter what.
Huh?
He could have done the whole, oh, let's do the seance to learn more about why Rantaro or Kaede or whoever died, or learn about his secret. And now she just came in while Korikyo was setting up, I take it, and got killed.
The murder that was an accident.
Angie.
That's it.
If that would have been wrong.
Angie's murder was an accident.
Collateral damage, basically. He also almost accidentally killed Kokichi. He's lucky he's okay.
Shame for us. I guess we didn't get so lucky.
If it is an actual accident, like Kokichi, does it count as a murder?
Yes,
like
it does.
If Kokichi would have died from that fall.
Yes, it does.
Even if you didn't intend?
Tifa, Nagito dying because one person tossed the water bottle with the shit in it is a murder, not a suicide. Yes, this counts.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's
of
the
course
same
it does.
with Chiaki.
Yes.
Yeah.
But still shouldn't have happened.
True. I forgot about that.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
Oh, Gonta, please. How do you accidentally place a sickle like that and accidentally do the seesaw thing?
But Angie had to be an accident because he couldn't have planned for her to come to that room to get a candle.
No. Oh fuck, who put shit in the fire extinguisher bottles? I forgot the name of this stuff. It was this poison, I think.
You know what is a plot hole, by the way, though? For Angie to go into the middle room to get a fucking candle. Why would you walk further than you have to? She could have gone into the first room she encountered to get the candle out.
No, because...
Instead, she decided to go for the second room to get a candle where Korikyo was in. Explain that.
Easy, she was trying to get her 10,000 steps a day in.
No.
Yes.
And no.
Yes.
You're not explaining me that if you know there are 3 rooms.
Yes.
Where you can get your shit, you decide to go to the furthest room possible.
The farthest room possible would have been the third one.
You know what I'm trying to say.
No, I think you just put yourself into a checkmate position.
No. You get what I'm saying.
No.
Tifa is the true plot hole.
Yes. Yes.
That
also,
just doesn't make sense.
Taro killed the wrong person by accident. True. True as well.
Who did he kill again?
Byakuya.
Who was he aiming for?
Wasn't it Nagito? I forgot. Not Byakuya.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick.
The second personality thing has to have to do something with a seance. Like, there has to be a reason why he wanted to do all of this.
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
To be honest though, the way he did this whole murder is brilliant.
In order to keep her from talking.
Oh, that's why it was an accident. Okay, yeah, I have very different opinions on what an accident is, but okay.
No, he killed her intentionally, but it wasn't the plan.
To walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
It was Nagito. Ha! I remembered something. It wasn't planned, yeah. Yeah. I get it now.
You should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
Yes, there was. You needed to do the seance because seances are important.
You only needed to kill one for this game. Killing 2 is pointless.
But possible.
If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill 2 of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about?
Yeah, excellent was a weird choice of words. Well, not planned.
Makes sense.
But seesaw? I hope there's something that explains why that particular way, because like I've never walked into a room and thought, damn, if I just manipulate the floorboards correctly. So totally be a great way to off someone.
I think the way he planned the murder is brilliant. But he really put himself at risk by making sure, or by doing the ritual in the way that there's only 5 people in the room. Or 4 after one got killed. Because he's also in there, that will make him one of the 4 suspects.
Yeah, and now you're gonna see that his reasoning isn't that it wasn't him, it was the other person.
Why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
She's supposed to be his mother, I think, right?
Oh, we've been saying his name the wrong way, apparently.
Yeah, we do that all the time. We also don't say Arthur, we say Arthur. I'm guessing, I need points badly. I'm imagining his mother died and he had a hard time dealing with that. So he did a seance and she became part of him.
Okay. I have no...
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter.
Because that sounds like somebody telling you from a place of authority. So, older sister, aunt, mother. I'm saying mother.
You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered.
I hope we learn.
You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Are you locking in mother? Yes, I am. What about you? Any ideas?
I have no...
I would have loved to say Junko, but no Junko persona that we encountered so far in the other games talked like that.
I honestly have nothing for this.
He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Maybe he just has very luscious red lips.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter.
Here we go.
I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
The beauty of this whole thing is you don't have to. We can still vote for you.
For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie.
True, unfortunately.
No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses.
Well said. Good job, Korekio.
I feel kind of bad for him.
Creeps me the fuck out!
Really? Because he pulls down his face mask in between now? He's been doing this stuff the whole time. No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie?
Well, he has a point.
There is evidence.
What is the evidence that it was him?
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
Yes, show us your hands.
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room.
Watch.
That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
The weapon that was used? What weapon?
The katana.
But that wasn't in the room. Oh wait, it was in the room with Angie.
Just wait. I wouldn't judge the lipstick, same, but it's weird to wear it under a mask. I know from experience that makeup gets all over masks like that. Yeah, wouldn't it smudge? Like, I think even the most expensive, good quality makeup, lipstick stuff, if you wear it over a tight mask like that, it would still smudge, right?
Anime lipstick is on a whole different level.
True. True.
Just saying.
My upload is 0.1 MBs. Why can't I work on this 30 MBX with millions of references? Yeah, I mean you can. It will just take an extraordinary amount of time. Yeah. How is this person, by the way, having a phone? I guess it's like a phone call, not like Zoom or whatever. Because with that upload, I don't think you could even run that. Godspeed, it will take a while.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize.
Yeah,
what I like
that's
best
smarter.
is that IT is being sent to problems to fix problems like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have no connection. I have no internet either, but I should ask IT to look
That's
at this.
clearly my work IT's problem. Like, problem, yes, but they can't solve it. Actually, not all lipstick. I have some super red lipstick I got for a show in high school that stayed on forever, even after eating. Okay. Alright.
I never wore lipstick, so I can't tell you any experiences.
Same. 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Fody, enjoy your firearm. You deserve it.
And enjoy that as well.
Remember to take pictures of it to analyze it later.
True. And put it in the new Discord
No.
channel. Okay. Never mind.
Apologize. Apologize. Apologize.
Yes, Tifa, please.
Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Yeah, Fody, that. What Evie said. I always find it funny when I fast for Yom Kippur so my lipstick is perfect all day. Do you also not get to drink anything in between that? Or during the fasting? Because I would imagine like using a cup or a glass would also, or could smudge that. No drinking. Ah, yeah, true, I think you mentioned it once. 25 hours.
I deleted a voice channel called Poop last week. That was not me, and I also haven't seen that.
Yeah, wasn't me either because I don't know how to Discord and...
That was definitely not me.
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. But I know what weapon he used on Angie. I have to prove it to him. Here we go. Ooh.
I have nothing to admit.
That looks really cool.
Simply wrong.
That looks really cool. I wish I could focus on that more.
I fucking love the art styles that, or the art picture thingies that they use during this.
The
It
art
looks
picture
so
thingies?
awesome.
You are simply wrong.
Yeah, the...
I'm making fun of your choice of words. I understand what you mean.
So I have nothing.
No, the yokai thingy got destroyed.
Delusions on us.
What a shame.
Your logic. That's merely a delusion.
Whoops.
Well said, Correcchio.
But yeah, Mew suggested that, and then Mattenart was like, oh, friends should have, or friends should analyze each other's poop. So then I suggested making a Discord channel where we can all upload pictures so we can all analyze it together.
No.
Also, this looks so cool.
I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
I would have loved to have seen him in this outfit during the game.
Apologize.
Say apologize one more time.
Apologize.
Looking at me like that.
Apologize.
You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Tifa, I need my ears right now. Go away.
I told you I am
Because I could see your face coming really close and I need my ears.
not me. Correcchio.
This is a rhythm game.
Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am.
I hate this.
So why are you looking at
I like
me
how you miss when I'm not talking.
It doesn't...
See, I start talking and you start hitting. Should I keep going?
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
3, 4... What?
Fucked it up. Removed floorboard.
I told you I am not the culprit.
Oh!
Why are you looking at me like that?
That's also why there was blood at the corner.
Oh, he hit her with that, not the sword.
Oh, that makes sense.
Removed floorboard.
But to be honest though, how is it proof that he is the one that hit her with it? Oh.
Well, he took it out to saw off a thing and then smacked her.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Apologize.
I'm being libeled. Bone meat on the... This is more difficult than it looks, okay? I feel like Jack would never come back to our Discord. Yeah, actually I'm leaving tonight.
Good job.
Making my own.
Now apologize.
I'm sorry for Tifa.
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
That's why we saw the blood on her.
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Imagine cleaning that.
Completely forgot about that.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board.
Is spattered a word?
Not splattered?
That's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard.
That's what I was thinking first too, but the voice actor read out spattered.
No, fair.
There's also the bloodstain under the floor to consider. For that to be there,
the floorboard can't have been in.
The floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
So it didn't trickle through. It was because of that.
Okay.
Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
Yeah, if only you hadn't been such a cocky dick and admitted to part of that. I'm really happy that the murderer of both characters is the same person, because that way he gets punished. For both of them.
The weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
But it wasn't me.
We're gonna learn more about...
Oh yeah, Fody, you called this one.
Yep. You get the biggest points this chapter.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was
No,
holding...
what he said, BRB.
Okay.
When Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
And she just walked past him with him standing there with his... I mean, yeah, it's Angie.
Well, don't forget it's dark in the room.
Now is accepted. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
You've done nothing, Kaito. Nothing.
I was gonna say, leave the finale to us.
I guess I just have to bring it up again when he gets back. Yeah, we'll just point down. we chat, Fody.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this.
Why do we need to put an end to this?
End this class trial.
Because we're the only one who can draw a comic book.
I understand. I'll go over
Oh yeah, we still need to do that. I was gonna say, just call voting time.
I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
It ain't a murder trial being over until we start drawing a cartoon. Alright, oh wait.
You
Need
want
both
to
hands for
save
this.
again here, like we did last time? Or you want to just finish it?
Let's finish this. Alright, who was the culprit? Who was the culprit with this? Who was the culprit with the saw?
Oh.
Korikyo.
You
Which we don't have yet.
don't have to do.
You cannot save, just save after and start with a recap?
Yeah. Let's
do
do this thing first.
What was the weapon? The floorboard.
I thought last time we were able to save here, but that was probably
You
just
cannot
before.
save during minigames.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was just
exactly.
before. That was compressing the injury. Okay, that was the
tape.
duct tape.
What weapon killed Angie? The path made with salt.
Gold leaf katana, but it's not that one.
Yes, it is.
But it said remove the gold leaf katana.
Yeah, Tifa.
It said remove the gold.
Whose effigy was stabbed with? Not one we have unlocked yet. The handle of a spinning katana.
Nothing yet.
Nope. Angie's body was found. Who unlocked the door?
Don't think you have.
Don't have that yet. Object to Tenko. Don't have that.
No, that you have. The stone. There.
Oh yeah. What weapon did the culprit set up on Viren Cage? The sickle we have. Where is it? Sickle place to kill. Who besides Kokichi was responsible for extinguishing the candles? Shuichi, but don't have that yet.
Wasn't it Himiko?
No, us. Who? How was the couple able to move? Path made with salt. Somehow, still don't get that part. When the culprit approached the cage, don't have that one yet.
No.
How did the magic circle get erased? Water.
Footsteps.
Now we got the leftover pieces.
Ah, there's Kokichi. Kaede, if you go back.
Alright, culprit approached the cage. Stomped hard on the floorboard. Who besides Kokichi? Where am I?
Oh, Shuichi, yeah.
It literally says we did it. Annie's body was found. Who unlocked the door? Kokichi's lockpicking did. Handle of a spinning katana. Hit the sliding lock. Worst main character ever. And cut the crosspiece.
I really do wonder if we're still gonna use that thing to revive someone.
Let's look back at the first murder.
Still can't save you.
No, it's fine. Finish it.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor.
Wait, why is he the worst? How dare you? No, she, Kaede, is. I mean, she literally killed somebody.
The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it.
The whole time I thought this thing worked because the entire floorboard was kind of weird, because, you know, creepy room. But he sawed it out. Like, he did all of this.
What? But, okay.
The plan was to make the same
I guess.
preparations for all 3 empty rooms.
What did I call Fodi? Kurikio was the murderer. The face mask dude.
I believe you even said that at the beginning of chapter 3.
That the ultimate anthropologist would be a murderer. Yes, you're right.
You nailed it.
This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse.
Warehouse, called it.
You said it before the second murder, I think. Yeah, a week ago.
Yeah.
They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Warehouse point?
No.
Just kidding.
You're a warehouse.
When the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Angie gonna injure.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle.
Imagine if she had just gone to the warehouse like anybody else would have.
Sorry.
At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces.
Busted.
Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
And instead of using the saw he held in his hand, he must have dropped it and picked up the floorboard to hit her with.
But now that Angie had seen it,
The saw would have been messy.
used the seesaw trick.
Going down to all of those stairs when she didn't need to though? Yeah. I wouldn't have removed the candle.
Might have just given up, but not our culprit.
Yep.
I mean, this way she also had privacy, I guess, to do it. Because she assumed she was alone on the floor, but...
The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
But still from the front.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise.
Drip.
They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding.
I wish we could have saved here so that we could have used this as a recap.
And carried her to a research lab.
We were too late.
We just have to go through all of this next time too.
Apparently that's the sound.
The culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
And then you make a shh sound. Somehow. Shh. Flutter.
Thump.
Because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight.
Sorry, I considered suggesting it, but it was a little early. You don't have to apologize. We did it.
They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body.
If only Kurikyo would have paid attention.
Evidence. We may never have figured out the culprit's trick.
But to be honest, it could have still been anyone. Apologize! Apologize!
Return to the ultimate art lab.
Slam!
The front door
Click.
from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab.
I swear that golden katana.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Fucked up.
You know what I find the worst here?
Tell me.
Or the
Further confuse us. The culprit attempted to make a locked
the
room.
weirdest
Tell me.
is that these katanas only went in one way. There's nothing that states that it came out through the throat. Do you see how long that katana is and with how much force he's ramming that thing through her neck?
I guess he doesn't have that much strength. I don't know.
Like, there's no way you don't go fully through. Then it should have stated in the Monokuma report thingy.
Maybe it's not a very sharp sword. Besides, I don't know the physics behind that. Still not as iconic as his Avril Lavigne. Same VA. Avril Lavigne. What? Am I missing something? Oh no! Yeah, Taro did that. Yeah. True.
Oh.
It's been a while.
First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down.
Taro's breakdown, yes. So we were playing all the games again?
There were 2 reasons for this.
Once we're done, we start over.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed the room with an occult atmosphere. And the other was the key to locking the room.
Damn you, occult atmosphere.
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
Actually,
Wait.
this is still the weirdest thing.
No, I'm sorry. I know this is my mind being that of a 12-year-old, but you can read that sentence 2 ways at least. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
Only you read this in more than one way. Only you.
Sorry. We literally had a discussion about taking pictures of
The effigy
poop.
around to twist up the rope.
No.
So not only did
After enough
Kaede...
The culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Even here, the distance seems huge.
Yes. So not only did the real Kaede kill somebody, in this case, a copy of her helped with a murder. Don't you feel bad about yourself?
It just had to be my body, of course.
Here we go.
Wow,
Spinning.
panty shot.
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it.
Wax Kate is the true mind master. Yes.
Then hit the sliding lock.
She and Leek with the floating book.
A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch.
How do you go into this room and out of all the things you can do in there, you check out that door and the lock specifically and go, oh, this is way too easy.
Because it's satisfying.
Influence the jack. What? No. And the piranhas.
Piranha.
The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
True, it was night, we were all sleeping. Thanks to the student council.
The door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
How would he have noticed that after leaving the room?
By trying to open it.
No, how would he have noticed that the duct tape was still there?
This morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
That's where he fucked up. If he checked earlier, he could have saved his life and killed all of us.
Finished. They wanted one more murder.
The actual one.
To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance.
Why didn't Kokichi volunteer?
Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed.
That is also weird, by the way. He was aiming for one of those two. Why? He mentions that it works best with girls. I suddenly remembered that.
Weight difference? Because seesaw?
Oh, yeah, okay, fair.
And it wouldn't have worked on Kibo because, you know, he's made from metal.
Yeah.
That's why he also pushed for, oh yeah, Kibo, Shuichi, you should totally join us. Oh, now we're too many people. People, you say, when Kokichi went in, like, yeah, people, robots shouldn't join us. No.
Yeah, makes sense. I was thinking, okay, Kokichi is also quite small, but Shuichi is already bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't say anything.
To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard.
It looked like she fell asleep.
Its request bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle.
This next part is still the one I find the most confusing.
Volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
How smooth do you have to be to place a sickle like that without making any suspicious sounds while throwing the drape over it?
I'm not buying this bit at all, but it happened.
That was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
By the way, it also doesn't look like that sickle fits through the holes.
They secretly placed the sickle.
Also, wait, didn't Kurikyo send Kokichi to get the stuff?
No, the book.
Oh yeah. True.
Finally,
True.
4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage.
Imagine if we would have had a noisy character or nosy character to check the blanket.
The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place.
And even if it was a bit wobbly, no one would have suspected anything because, you know.
After the preparations were complete, we began the seance.
What does that say? Oh, Act 5.
I still don't get the salt part.
Oh, what else should he have used?
No, the finding your way with the salt.
Oh.
We each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song.
Maybe they'll explain it better in the comic book. Remember that he emphasized the importance of the order of things, yes. Yes, that he did.
True.
But our culprit had another plan. To commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko.
Also, in retrospect now, there was way too much emphasis on the whole how did you find the way. It didn't matter if he walked over the salt.
Why not?
Thank you very much for your follow, much appreciated.
Look, Regular Sense, thank you very much. How are you doing? But why didn't it matter?
Because all he had to do is walk around the thing, kick the sand, the salt. When the lights turned back on, we all would have thought, oh no, something mysterious happened, the salt thingy moved.
Yeah, but then it would have been sure, or then it would have made clear that it would have been someone in the room. Now it could have still been the mystery of, oh, how did this happen? It couldn't have been anyone.
Difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
I guess.
They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt.
This is still so weird.
The culprit fell for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before.
And jumped.
Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
Thump.
And somehow the statue didn't move.
Lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage.
We made clear how heavy that statue is.
Yeah, but
that doesn't move that easily.
Stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
That's the worst thing. He traced his way back.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner.
Imagine though if you followed the wrong line.
Also, he regained his balance while stomping down on the thing. Really?
I would have fallen off here, I keep saying it.
I would have gotten my legs stuck between the floorboard and the floor behind me. I would have fallen flat on my ass.
As well.
He had time to make sure he got it right so the tilting point wouldn't shake the cage. Yeah. Kyo is a seesaw connoisseur.
Finished the
That he
ritual
is.
and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
I thought the maid's chapter was hard, but damn. They
And
keep it up.
Tenko's
Yep.
body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit
It was in the back of the room where we saw the hole first.
Oh.
That's why he stood there.
True, we didn't cover how he threw that weapon away.
We could have called that the moment we saw where he stood.
under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
Shouldn't we have heard that though?
But oh, like him walking through the room while singing? Yes.
The walking, I understand.
No.
Oh, but wait, the announcement also went off.
The final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us.
While Himiko was screaming and sobbing, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Should have thought of that earlier. Actually, no, I take that back, because after chapter 1, he could have thrown the sickle like a fucking boomerang, and somehow it bounced off of the walls. Actually, there was like a second wall. It went in there, and then it rolled down and under the floor.
Yeah, we even had a whole discussion about this
Yeah.
on Wednesday.
We did.
How he must have dropped it
Was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark.
while removing the cloth, and then somehow nobody saw how he dropped it in between the plank or something. We had a long discussion about that.
Thank you for the redeem. I hope
Cheers.
you read the text and I'm gonna drink something.
I'm joining you on that.
Damn, Jack's still salty. Always am. It's my default state of being.
Jack will never get unsalty.
The culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle.
Stupid robots.
But now we know.
Kibo saved the day.
And we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Korekio.
I love how his mask goes along with his expressions though.
Yep.
Complete.
Wait, does that also mean he eats through the mask? I never thought of it.
That's where my detective work leads us.
So wait,
It all fits.
is it just me, or was this part of the class trial much shorter than the other half? Or does it only feel that way?
It just feels that way because we're really smart people, too.
No, that's very true.
Imagine if there had been no room for that picture because Kibo's memory was maxed out with pics of Mio's poop.
That would have been brilliant though.
Imagine if he accidentally printed out a different picture.
Yeah, if you had to print out all pictures to get to that one.
It might be shorter. You also talked less. True. True.
Fair.
You wanna call the night here and then leave that as the perfect intro after your shoddy recap on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And then you can have your hiccups in peace.
Because I am beat today as well.
Thanks, my dad. Wow, really? Yes. Yes. Now you have extra incentive to come back on Tuesday. Cliffhanger. Indeed. This is how we do it. Oh yeah. I'll be in the office. I'm sorry about that.
Put us on a second screen.
Put us on every screen.
Or that.
Basically.
That's not a bad idea.
I know.
I like that.
I mean, we're going for full global saturation. We should be on every screen. Was that Resident Evil 5 where Wesker says that? I think so. Let me Google that. Because fuck Resident Evil 5, by the way.
I'm not sure.
Full global saturation.
I've never opened Twitch on my laptop.
Yeah, it's Resident Evil 5. Oh god, that game. Heck, all of the computers in the world put X everywhere.
X everywhere.
That would be an exciting way to see the world.
I think the world will go insane if that ever happens.
Yes. Hello, Nando.
Nando.
Happy Friday. I don't do non-work things on my work computer. Yeah, that makes sense. Same.
Fair.
Same.
Not same, but fair.
You tried, didn't you?
Hmm?
You tried, didn't you?
No. Did not try.
Tifa,
Oh.
how about
My
before
stomach
I
is
get
getting
you a
upset
bucket
too.
for whatever is happening to you currently, we go on a raid?
That we can do. Can I make this? Oh, whoa.
Sleep well, you beauties. Thank you,
No,
and Tifa will sleep well as well. Well, Tifa, because Jack ain't sleeping. Wow. Wow, I can't. That's my thing. Don't steal my thing. I know your patterns. Maybe.
It is. Who would you like to go past?
Good question. How about we go there?
Sounds like a plan.
There we go.
Thank you guys so much for hanging. Matanart, thank you for the Discord channel ideas. No?
Thank you everybody for helping me get Tifa to not make that channel. Gonna be on Elden Ring in like 30 minutes. Maybe.
Or me.
Maybe I will. Or her, and then I'll watch her and get even angrier about her walking in circles.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
That's very likely.
It's gonna happen. For now, if you can, please stick around for the raid. We're going to head over to Raziel, who is playing Monster Hunter Rise.
Sure.
Somehow not playing Elden Ring. Let's ask him what's up with that. And we will be back on Sunday with the birthday stream.
True. No fatty fish.
Fatty fish?
Freddy fish. Fish.
Completely normal way of speaking. Fish.
I can talk.
Yes, Sunday birthday giveaway stream. Indeed.
What he said.
Without the fish. There won't be any fish. I'm gonna keep repeating that from now on, by the way. Whenever there's something like that on the stream.
No fish.
No.
How much is the fish?
No, how much is the fish? No, the fish.
I really don't like.
Let's head out for a raid before this thing expires.
Pressing the button. Thank
you all for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Sunday to give away some video games. See you then.
Great weekend.
Bye.